They're looking at us, an audience, keep telling us what we can do, but here we are, showing them, making them wish they were you. We've heard the most when it comes to this, yeah, every shade of blue, but don't even care what they all say. They think we're out of control, yeah, truth be told, we know it, it's just the way we live, we own it, 'cause that we love the thrill, we know it, it's just the way we live, we're grown-up kids. Just the way we live.
Yeah, they done told me to be myself, so when I went and found myself, the ones who told me back then, be true to who I am, ain't think we was really gon' win. Now they watching us from the sidelines while we drowning victories like we getting high tides. I'm getting my prize, only thing my eyes is locked in on, half a milli mine. I want it right now, don't waste my time. Family in a penthouse with a view sky high, blood, sweat, and tears bring water my eyes, 'cause the whole gang winning, I done gave my life. Odds low, but we did it, ain't we? And we always moving, never on the same thing. Now our lives are highlight reel. We like the thrill, this life's ideal, the hype is real.
We know it, it's just the way we live, we own it, 'cause that we love the thrill, we know it, it's just the way we live, we're grown-up kids. It's just the way we live, we own it, 'cause that we love the thrill, we know it, it's just the
Yeah, they done told me to be myself. So when I went and found myself, the ones who told me back then be true to who I am ain't think we was really gonna win. Now they watching us from the sidelines while we drowning victories like we getting high tides. I'm getting my prize. Only thing my eyes is locked in on, have a milli mine. I want it right now. Don't waste my time. Family in a penthouse with a view sky high. Blood, sweat, and tears bring more to my eyes. Cause a whole gang winning. I done gave my life. Odds low, but we did it, ain't we? And we always moved in, never on the same thing. Now our lives are highlight reel. We like the thrill. This life's ideal. The hype is real.
We know it. It's just the way we live. We own it. 'Cause that we love the thrill. We know it. It's just the way we live. We're grown-up kids. We know it. It's just the way
SteelSeries, we solve problems. Not climate change level problems. Sorry, future generations. Video game problems. Like when gamers communicated by taping microphones to their faces.
Seriously?
So we had an idea. Attach mic to headset. The gaming headset was born. Sounds good, right? Well, yeah, but not as good as it could. So we brought high fidelity audio to gaming. We didn't do it for the awards. We did it so you could get immersed in your games, hear bad guys better, and shit yourself when you get shot at. Innovation is in our blood. Always has been, always will be. For glory.
These are those moments I don't think anybody else is going to forget.
We are here. Ako si Radiant Chapter, kasama ko si Sneaky Frogcast at nandito kayo ngayon sa CSGO ESL Cologne 2021 official page broadcast brought to us by syempre sa ating Focus Fire Gaming. So, hello, hello, hello. So, Sneaky Frog, kumusta ka naman at what are you really looking forward for today's set of games?
It is 2 AM. Hindi naman ako ganun kaanto kasi nga pangit yung sleep schedule ko. Kakast ko lang with Boss Gab kanina and ang dami kong tinanong sa kanya na halos kalahati ng cast puro tanong lang kasi yun nga. Gusto ko makuha yung perspective ng pro player para, expand yung knowledge ko. But hindi na natin papag-usapan ang last game kasi papag-usapan na natin ang this game which is Mousesports versus Evil Geniuses. Interesting nga na pinik ng EG or rather pinik ng Mousesports itong nuke kasi EG, to be honest, they're not a bad nuke team. Parang sakto lang sila sa nuke. Hindi yun yung best pick nila pero it's kind of a middle of the pack na map pick kumbaga.
Mm. I think I kind of agree with that, especially when we last casted them during May sa tournament nga here in Focus Fire. So, maybe things might change a little bit for Nook. Pero looking forward pa rin ako kung paano mag-i-improve ang Evil Geniuses against Mouse Esports, but Mouse Sports rather. But right now, sa mga nandyan, guys, make sure to check out our pinned comment at sumali na kayo sa Focus Fire Gaming para lahat tayo magkakaroon ng exclusive updates ng CSGO tournament sa mga upcoming pa dyan. And sa mga gusto mag-bet, mag-message lang kayo sa Focus Fire at merong sasagot sa inyo dyan sa mga katanungan nyo. So don't you worry. We're just a one chat away from it. And nakita nyo naman yung mga map pickings nga natin. And here we go.
And yeah, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, City ang start dito ng Evil Geniuses. So, magkaka-advantage sila early on unless merong odd strategy itong mousesports sa kanilang T-side. And basically, yung laban na 'to is probably gonna be IGL versus IGL kung sino man lang maka-come up with a better strat dito sa game na 'to. So, it rides on Dexter and kay Mr. Stanislaw whether or not mananalo sila dito.
And right now, we are seeing some of the fires there. Pero nga lang, looks like Ikor finally gets the first frag. He takes down Michu right now. Pero pupunta na sila towards the vents at the kind of destroying already the doors towards the B side. At ngayon na nga si Rops take down Stanislaw as we are already in the outnumbered aggressiveness meron ngayon ng Mouse Esports against Evil Geniuses. Now we only have Zerg and Obo playing in for them. Let's see if they'll be able to take this one. Kahit man lang makaltas kahit pa paano ang Mouse Esports. Pero nga lang kasi the time is ticking towards this in favor sa Mouse Sports right now. Knowing na isa na lang natitira, that's gonna be Obo. And all of them already spots him out. And definitely hahabulin nila to. Dahil sayang lang din naman talaga. Perry's just crossing around the corners. Just maybe he'll get some exit frags. Perry's still bailing out. And Mouse Sports will definitely take this round against Evil Geniuses.
Wait, tinitignan ko yung face cam ni Obo. Akala ko tumanda siya, like 10 years old the sudden. Pero nagkamali lang sila sa face cam. Pero magandang ginawa dito ng mga sports. This is what you want to do pag nagsa-start ka dito sa Nuke. You really want to play it fast, especially yung CTs dapat talaga how would you say this? Dapat sila naka-brace palagi para sa isang rush. Pag nakita nila dun sa pistol round na aggressive na agad ang mouse sports. And alam naman natin ang mouse sports, yung mga aimers nila dito is sobrang insane. Kagaya nga ni Frozen, very, very young talent. Galing pa sa Europe, galing sa tier 2 scene. And actually, hindi kakakyat. He's been in mouse sports for a while kaso meron pang adjustments ginagawa yung team nila ngayon with their new IGL na si Dexter ng pag-alis ni Carrigan. And I'm really happy na maganda agad yung start nila dito sa first round. Ibig sabihin, Evil Geniuses, okay, you can't really blame them for buying dito sa second round, especially sa Nuke, kasi napaka-vulnerable talaga ng mga terrorist kahit anong round. Like, no matter what, ano yung baril ng CTs, mas may advantage in terms of angles talaga ang mga counter-terrorists sa mapa na to.
So this definitely, let's see if this is gonna be a worth it buy for Evil Geniuses. Pero going naman ngayon sa mga tropa natin from Evil Geniuses, Sir, I think kinover na kagad ng mouse sports ng kanyang line of vision. Mahirap na ma-pick off kagad sa kanila. Kaya kitang-kita natin yung amount of commitment na gustong ilabas dito ng mouse sports. But right now we have A-Core. We're seeing them. They are trying to go inside A side. But let's see if they'll be able to pin them down sa kanilang pag-entry. This is gonna be so big for them. Makakapasok sila pero nakaabang lang sa kanila si Obo. Siguro pag tinapon nila yung flash, that can be possible already na makapag-commit. Pero playing slow lang naman sila. Di naman nila kailangan sobrang magmadali. They still have plenty of time. Pero hanggang kailan kaya nila balak magtagal dyan sa corner na yan. Kasi nakakapag-rotate na ng paunti-unti ang Evil Geniuses. Pero seems like ayan na nga, sinaktuhan na nga nila magtapon. Dire-diretso na ang pasok ng ating mga tropa from Mouse Sports. At ngayon, they're just spraying over Obo. Sa kaliwat kanan, he has no wala na siyang choice. And we are seeing here the frags one by one. Isa-isa nang bumabagsak. And we only have Stanislaw na nag-iisa para sa side ng Evil Geniuses. What a good entry coming from Mouse Sports. Ang ganda na pag-set nila, sabay-sabay. Good trades also coming from them even if may napin down sa kanan. That's gonna be Dexter.
And I think wala na yata magagawa dito si Stanislaw. Ibabatman na lang dito ni Frozen from above and really great job once again. Mouse Sports, maganda talaga yung laruan nila dun sa initial push and sinabi ko last round, sobrang vulnerable nga ng terrorists ng kahit anong round and I really like it that Mouse is clearing that specific corner kasi si Obo talaga mahilig talagang gumawa ng mga big plays para sa kanyang team and pag pinabayaan si Obo doon, probably he's gonna get a 2 or 3K spray gamit ng FAMAS. Really good use ng Molotovs and overall good play dito galing sa Mouse. So wala pa ring buy dito ang EG. Medyo pinanish nila yung sarili nila dahil sa force buy na yun.
Definitely, pinanish ka nila. But right now, we're looking in the cross ng mouse sports papuntang secret. So definitely, they have those spokes coming in. Very important. Buti na lang din walang nag-aabang coming from EG, kundi baka ma-through the smoke sila. And right now, most likely, they might go to B, pero they're just clearing out every corner where they will be expecting evil geniuses. But right now, sa pagpasok na to, mukhang maraming makakaltas ang evil geniuses kasi di sila aware that there might be a good surprise coming from the city side. Pero nag-split na lang sila this time. That's a more of a favorable opportunity para makapag-commit sila, knowing that no one's stacking at the A site. Sobrang mas outnumbered nila ang mga naghihintay sa kanila sa A site coming from EG. And looks like Robs nakapasok na siya agad. Tingnan natin kung paano ba kasi nagkasalisihan na sila right now and they're easily going in towards A site and finally alam na nga nila na walang tao at all. Virus will be planting the bomb and they will just be waiting for this post-plant position. Pero Stanislaw, nabawasan na kagad ng A-core. He tries to fire again once again, pero wala pa rin siya na pick off. Pero to, mukhang he will be meeting him. Pero tumama sa kanya yun. Pero at least that was a good type of sprays that they have. Isa-isa na bumabagsak ngayon ang mga miyembro ng Evil Geniuses. And finally, Rops will be putting down. And finally, Mouse Sports getting that clean at 3-0. Pero we're looking forward sa next round dahil ito na yung, syempre, yung buy na nagagawin ng Evil Geniuses.
Hindi mo talaga mabe-blame yung evil geniuses dyan, to be honest. Gusto mo talaga mag-stack as 5, especially pag naka-pistols ka lang, ang daming angle. Na kailangan pa i-worry dito ng Mouse Sports. And so far, Mouse Sports, parang nababasa nila ng onti dito yung first 3 rounds ng EG. Really great job transitioning from outside kasi usually gagawin doon ng EG is pupunta na lang sila ng CT, then they're just gonna chill there as 5. And pag may nag-peak, edi surprise para sa kanila. And I think this is gonna be an outside push para sa Mouse and si Cirque. First kill through the smoke. Partida may blind pass. Second time. Isa pang flash para makatama pa siya ng isa dito sa Mouse. And EG now have the numbers advantage. Ito na yung problem para sa kanila. If napabayaan nila ang B-side dito, sobrang hirap mag-retake. Not gonna lie. And ito si Mihu, one of the better performers dun sa mga losing games ni Evil Geniuses. And nasa kanya, nakasalalay whether or not Mouse can get into the site.
Let's see how Mouse, knowing na outnumbered na sila ng EG, pero good pick-offs kagad eh. Coming from Cirque, it's really helpful para lang ma-outnumber nila. And seems like Nichu has that good. Also, Haga, expecting Frozen will be coming out of the control room. Dalawa na lang ngayon ang Mouse. Good hold lang coming from EG. Di nila pinabayaan kagad yung magiging strat ng Mouse Sports going towards B-side. Kanina pa lang na nakakagad na pin down na nila kagad yung pag-cross nila papuntang secret because that's what they've been expecting coming from Mouse Sports for the past rounds that we had. Pero right now, Bymas, he wants to check every corner that he's been spotting right now and he will be planting the bomb. Let's see if they'll be able to clutch this with a 2v5 situation na meron tayo ngayon. And Rob's kind of expecting na ako po. Hindi niya, eto, he might be seeing him out. Pero nga lang na ako, the timing is so perfect! At isa-isa na nga lang nahulog si Bymas together with Robs. And finally, after those series of rounds that Mouse Sports has been winning, Evil Geniuses will finally get their first round point.
And yeah, that really well played galing kay Cirque actually despite na nabulag siya twice doon sa Heaven. Ito yung moment na minention ko, just really great awareness galing sa kanya. And napatigil ng onti dito sa labas ang Mouse dahil doon. And nag-hesitate na sila pagdating sa mga pushes na to. Mihu, really great job. And kay Obo, grabe yung rotation na doon actually sobrang kailangan. You really don't want to fight a 1v2 fight, especially dito sa B-side. And Cirque, naghahanap siya ng peak dito in case mag-open yung pinto and go-welcome siya ng T dito with his AWP, pero no dice para sa kanya. EG still chilling on A site actually. One tao sa B site.
Mhm. Ganda ng ano nila, usual predictions kung saan nila i-expect ang mouse sports. It's a good way actually din para di din sila ma-undermanned. Kasi kapag na-undermand yung EG, it's kind of gonna be harder. Pero nga lang, naku po, those pickings coming up from mouse sports, isa-isa silang na-punish. Pero at least Ropes was able to get that with the 3K. Grabe naman yun. Ina-isa-isa na naman nila to. Wala man lang naging trades coming from EG, pero 2v2 pa rin naman ang sitwasyon natin ngayon. There's still a chance for EG to get this one. Pero remember, the bomb hasn't been planted yet. Pero if Frozen gets another one, this might be a great opportunity for Mouse Sports to win this round once again. At Pop, they will just be stopping the dominance na unti-unting nilalakad ng Evil Geniuses against them. Frozen, will he be expecting Michu coming in from heaven? Most likely hindi. Pero nga lang, will that be possible? Naku po, makikita niya at naunahan na kaya si Michu. Isa na lang natitira. Napansin na nga niya na nasa loob na site mismo. Now, Rops will be crossing fire. Good trades coming from them. And definitely, Mouse Sports will be getting this round once again. And now, we're down to a 4-1 score.
Yeah, and it's an ace as well galing dito kay Mr. Rops. Wala man lang nag-refrag sa kanya dito. All headshots. An ace as well. Grabe pag-akit niya ng ladder. I think he was trying to distract para sa teammate niya pero masyado na malayo si Frozen. Dumating na siya dun sa Hatten. Stanislaw, I would be tilted too, to be honest, if I lost an ace clutch pagkalaban dito. Si Mr. Rops in HD pa. Kung bakit in HD kasi this boy plays in 1920 by 1080. Di ko alam bakit. Ang ganda siguro ng res na yun. Kita mo lahat. Pero gumagana naman yan para kay Ropes.
Grabe naman yon, Rops. Ang gandang simula talaga definitely for the guys from Mouse Sports. Ayan na nga si mga nagko-comment. Si RTZ pa nga, siya si Sumail naglalaro. Sabi sa inyo, magkakamukha lang ang Dota 2 tsaka CSGO players. Kahapon naman nakita natin si Gabi Kabuase ni Twists. And going back, 4-1 na nga sa kaka-tune in pa lang ang ating score. It's Evil Geniuses against Mouse Sports. Right now, Mouse Sports, because of what happened to them earlier while crossing towards Secret, that they are now very careful sa open lot ngayon. At we're going in also for the side ng EG. Wala talaga sa kanila ang strat nila. Ang strat ng EG ngayon, walang nag-stay at B side because most probably naman kasi i-expect mo yung mga pupuntahan ng Mouse Sports is that maka-clash talaga nila here papuntang A site eh. Kaya siguro yun yung plano ng EG. Michu, finally, is M crossing. He tries to fire through the smoke, pero unfortunately, mas naunahan na nga talaga siya ngayon ng Mouse Sports. Stanislaw, he hears a lot of footsteps coming on his way, so he will be blocking that with his smoke. He will just be waiting for them to go at his line of sight, pero walang pumunta. Good prediction also coming from Mouse Sports that kind of expecting him. Pero nga lang, ito na naman yung top hat, talagang napaka-cancer. Pero nga lang, Frozen will be putting Obo to a freeze. Kaso nga lang, Breeze takes down Frozen. And right now, Rops once again, palong-palo. This man finally takes down Michu, a 3v2 still. How will EG retake this one, knowing that these guys are all around the corner already expecting them coming in? Pero Stanislaw, he's gonna go in here. Magtatapon na siya ng molly behind the vents. Pero nga lang, A-core, unti-unti nang napapunish. At ngayon, na-sprayan pa nga siya. But Drops once again takes him down. Isa na lang natitira. And Cirque na lang. Pero most likely, he will be saving his op.
Steady na lang dito si Cirque sa outside with that AWP. And interesting nga sinabi mo na walang taong nag-play ng B-site. Kasi I think yung theory ko lang is you see either si Mihu or si Cirque na naglalaro ng outside, magre-react sila accordingly kung ano yung smokes ng kalaban. Nakita naman nila na-block yung secret, or rather na-block yung entrance ng secret with the smoke. So inakala yata ng Evil Geniuses dito na they're gonna go A-site. Maganda, tama yung read nila. Problema lang, hindi lang tumama ang shots na kailangan na tumama. Especially kay Frozen. Really great job sa kanya. Si Breezy, malapit na nga siyang gumawa ng big money play dun sa gilid. Kaso, hindi gumana. The Estonian fragger dito sa Mouse Sports, doing so much work para dito. And I think na-realize ko na kung bakit gusto ng Mouse Sports ang Nuke dito. I feel like from what I remember, yung history ng Renegades, they were a really, really good Nuke team. And si Dexter talaga ang brains of the operation nung time na yon. So, I think tinatake advantage na lang ang kanyang knowledge na na-acquire niya from Renegades and ina-apply niya lang dito sa Mouse.
So, talagang nakita natin from the usual, alam mo yun, kapag iba talaga yung knowledge na ibibigay mo coming from a big experience here in Nuke, and definitely it pays for Mouse Sports. Daming mga nagsabi this a city-sided map, pero nga it really depends how you apply talaga yung mga strats eh. Pero right now, we are seeing just a save coming from EG. Talagang nag-invest lang sila sa kanilang mga pistols. Pero Dexter nakapag-flank na agad. Di in-expect ni Stanislaw. He's just crawling behind his back. And outnumbered na nga rin. Pero alam naman natin that this round kasi is really definitely a round where Mouse Sports needs to capitalize on their advantage. As we already have the last guy left, and that's gonna be Michu himself. Pero pick off lang si Acor. Pero di naman gano masakit yon sa part ng Mouse Sports because they've been winning a lot of rounds. And now, how will Michu handle this? Maybe get some frag. Pero nga lang, going up against with the AK, let's see kung magiging possible for him to take him out. But I think that's impossible since it's Rops you're gonna be going against with. And here we go, leading pa rin naman ang ating tropa for Mouse Sports. Very dominative ang kanilang, talaga, ang pinapakita nila for the first few rounds of this game in Nook.
And really na ginagawa dito ng Mouse Sports, actually yung round na yun, napaka-importante rin for Mouse Sports more than EG. Kasi dyan na nagsa-start yung snowball ng kanilang economy. Right now, 3K extra na ang nasa bangko nila. And EG, medyo broke na sila and mukhang gusto nila mag-rush into B, and Rops barely living yung pagpasok niya dun sa vent, and he's not the best imposter, kaya medyo bawas-bawasan pa siya doon. Mihu though, getting frozen through the smoke.
Those are the types talaga ng minsan hindi mo na-expect you're gonna be so lucky going into the smoke. And alam din naman kasi nila, just by setting it, expected na nila na may tatawid. And right now, alam naman natin that this guy's apat na lang. Tas very low pa si Rops, which is their key player right now. Palong palo si Rops. Nag-open na sila right now. They're going in, and we have that complete good angle coming from Cirque himself. He takes out Dexter. Will he be able to pin down one? Isa pa kaya? Makakaisa pa kaya siya? Most likely hindi na, nag-set na sila kagad. Kaso nga lang, Miyu finally takes down Acor. Bumagsak na rin si Bymas. And Rob's kind of expecting that Stanislaw will be coming from Vents, pero he's the only guy remaining. And alam na nga kung saan na siya. At hinahanap na siya ngayon. Unti-unti na siyang inaamoy ng mga miyembro ng Evil Geniuses. And definitely, around naman talaga dapat dito Sticky na may panalo ng EG. Because it's gonna be so harder pa kapag ang Mouse Sports pa will still be winning that round. And finally, looks like EG will definitely win this. Dahil ngayon si, na lang, I mean, Rops, it's the percentage ng maipapanalo to na yung Rops ay very, very low. Dahil ine-expect na din siya ngayon ng Evil Geniuses. And now we're seeing still a lot of hope for Evil Geniuses still with a 6-2. Pero Mouse right now will be using their timeout na. So, Sticky, what do you think will be the best solution ngayon for Mouse Sports?
I think yung pinakamagandang solution dito para sa Mouse Sports, not gonna lie, is just keep doing the same thing that they did. Yung ginawa lang naman maganda dito ng EG is nagka-pick sila from the outside. Usually, yung variance ng play dun kay Frozen is napakataas. Either he dies or he gets away scot-free 100%. Parang coin flipping ng situation na yun. At yung pagtalo ni Rops papuntang Vents, medyo naging susi yun sa pagkapanalo ng or rather pagkatalo ng Mouse, kasi nakulangan na sila ng firepower para pumasok dun sa B-site, and alam naman natin yung B-site merong mga rafters dun sa side ng kailangan ng multiple members galing sa team mo para i-clear yon. So, EG playing the map really well. Naka-adapt na sila onti dito sa offense ng Mouse Esports.
Nice. And it's also about there's also notable thing about evil geniuses then is that how they're also quick to adapt how mouse sports plays their T side. So there's ano hindi pa rin natin pwedeng sabihin na it's mouse sports dominating all over EG. But at least a Cirque kind of expecting. Pero ngayon mas well-disciplined na yung mouse sports. Ayaw na nila mabawasan ulit. 2 rounds na so far na nakakakaltas si EG pag tumatawid sila papuntang secret. Pero at ngayon si Mishi medyo nabawasan lang naman ng onte. But still, complete buys pa rin from mouse sports. Wala naman silang problema sa sa economy nila since they've been winning a lot of round. But this is at the time where they went full buy na, now or never. And Stanislaw expected them already, kaya nagtapa na siya ng nade. It's just waiting sa side, pero nga lang, dalawang nag-spray sa kanya, just some plays, pero nga lang, they didn't expect that Michu is at this angle, at isa-isa na sila bumabagsak kagad, Raps na lang natitira, but he was able to take down Braze. And let's see, will this guy make a miracle once again? Nakahawak na siya ngayon ng M4. He's expecting someone coming from vents. Pero nga lang, hindi niya i-risk it all pa yan para puntahan siya. Pero, tignan natin kung paano niya ipe-play ito dahil siya na lang. He's really pressured sa time din. 19 seconds, 18 na lang pala. Konti na lang palang oras. Maybe he'll definitely save this na lang dahil nga napaka-expensive na ng round na yon for mouse sports.
Mhm. And as soon as nag-drop na yung dalawang members ng Mouse, not gonna lie, nung papush na sila, medyo bleak na yung naging outlook ng offense nila doon kasi once again, nagkulang sila ng firepower at medyo na-stuck si Rops dito sa taas just looking for more frags. Nakuha niya nga yung M4 so maybe that could be additional firepower para sa kanyang team. I'm not sure kung yan yung magiging basis kung magpo-force sila or hindi. Ito rin yung naging problema ng pagpasok nila ng site. Hindi nila kinlear. I don't think they cleared si Mihu like fast enough. Kasi grabe, he got a 3K for free and he was standing in the open tapos wala nag-react from the side of Mouse Esports and Rops. Ito yung gusto ko, si Rops na yung nag-entry para sa kanyang team and he gets 2. That's really, really good para sa side ng EG or rather para sa side ng Mouse pero hitting the up shot si Stanislaw, napaka-rare ng occasion na yun and now it's 2v3 pag mamamatay si Acor dito this could be advantage para sa side ng EG pero Frozen nakakuha siya dito ng isa kay Mr. Vincent Kayonte, kay Mr. Breezy and medyo malabo na yata dito yung clutch para kay Obo.
Especially that all of them are just waiting for him. Pero isa-isahin niya. Okay, sabi ni Sneaky, medyo malabo. But, mayroon pa rin to. We're still hopeful for that. He throws out a lot, pero they are already expecting him coming in. But he takes out Acor! Oh, he actually clutched it!
Kick Acor from the team right now, please. For doing that. Man, why? Oh my God, man. Hindi. Okay, I think as a person na nag-experiment palagi sa Nuke or mga ibang maps, hindi worth it yung risk na yun para mag-edge bug. If you guys don't know what an edge bug is, may clipping yung floor dyan sa Nuke pagbaba mo doon. Merong maliit na triangle doon na pwede mong i-clip onte and you're not gonna take any fall damage. Pero usually, it really doesn't work, especially pag ganyan ka mahulog, you really want to fall. You press parang magpe-press ka ng movement buttons slowly lang, pero Acor, grabe. Medyo natawa ako to, nahulog lang siya galing sa heaven and that's the reason why they're lost.
Sumakto pa yung bomb. Alam mo yun? Grabe naman. Parang mapapanta ka na ano nangyari eh. Pero yan, big shoutout kay Scott. Fun time. Okay guys, kapag nag-livestream ako. Pero going back na tayo sa game natin, tropa natin dyan. 6-4 na nga ang score. And because of that game, that previous round, it's definitely a big impact para sa Evil Geniuses. Pero nga lang Acor still takes out Mihu. Si Stanislaw. at least Frozen was able to pick him out. Mas naging disciplined na this time ang Mouse Sports. Buti na lang hindi sila bumagsak this time kasi nga yung round na yon sobrang importante din sana lang. A round that could have been won talaga na dapat sa Mouse Sports. And drops finally. Sees out Obo and gets a good trade lang naman ngayon si Breeze. 4v2 pa rin naman pero we have Acor standing in there. And kind of expecting na din talaga si Breeze at isa na lang natitira. That's gonna be Cirque himself. Pero most likely he will just be saving this. Ganyan naman kapag isa na lang natitira tas naka-off ka pa. You're gonna be saving that. It's not a winnable round talaga for him.
And maganda yung ginawa dito ng Mouse. Once again, iniba nila yung default nila going into this game, or rather going into that round, na hindi na sila magpa-fast-paced game rather than yung kanina, like they were just running in, going into secret, probably getting sprayed through the smoke. Ngayon, ginagawa nila is inaantay na lang nila na mag-misstep dito ang EG, and definitely nag-misstep sila dito. Ang daming mechanical mistakes, especially from Obo, man. Like, na tumitigil ka through the smoke when hindi pa na-clear ang lobby. Pero, yeah, EG losing another round to Mouse, and especially para sa T-side, napakalaki na ng lead dito para sa Baus. Even mag 8-7 sila dito, panalo pa rin sila going into this half. And si Acor, hindi na siya 16 HP and falling from heaven. So,
Bumawi
he's hitting
naman
those
kahit
shots.
papaano.
Bumawi na siya. The Danish sniper, bumawi na siya.
At least, diba? And, usually there are times where yung round na yon talaga nakakasira ng momentum. But at least Mouse Sports was able to take themselves out of it. But Acor, bumabawi talaga siya right now and seeks out a revenge against Cirque. He finally puts a tame on towards him. And now, 4 na lang from EG. And kita nyo naman, naka-eco lang din talaga sila. Just buying through Deagles. And ngayon, si Stanislaw pa rin naman. Mikchu was able to pin down Dexter on that little gap that he has. But of course, Rops gets a good entry. Takes him down na naman. Pero nga lang, oh no. Si Acor, ano naman masasabi natin sa tapon niya ng flash? Good flash for EG. And right now, it's gonna be a 3-3 Mouse Sports. What would be their plan right now? They need to definitely take out the guys na naghihintay sa kanila. But ako po si Breeze, napansin na siya ngayon na nasa secret pala. Magandang information yan. Nakuha na din siya right now ni Frozen. 2-3. Kung nakakuha lang sana si Obo ng barrel, sobrang advantage din sana to sa kanila. Pero nagtatapon lang right now ng Molly ang ating Mouse Sports just to eradicate lang yung mga flanks from EG. Pero ngayon si Obo, yan ang sinasabi ko. Mas maganda sana kung meron siyang hawak-hawak na AK peso. Kaso nga lang, Stanislaw sees out Frozen. A winnable round pa talaga for EG right now. Let's see if who expects who. He tries to pick with his up of Stanislaw. Will he be able to take him down? Wala pa naman. May certain gap. Pero ngayon nagsisikuhan sila. Just some trees. Bymas. Here's Stanislaw. Oh no! In-expect na nga niya si Stanislaw na pupunta sa kanyang harapan. And still, Mouse Sports will be able to win that round with a 8-4.
Medyo kinabahan si coach doon. Not gonna lie, naging hectic yung situation doon para sa Mouse, and especially kay Acor. He did hit those shots, pero in the sight, he wasn't really hitting anything. And really good play dito kay Bymas, actually just waiting in the corner. And medyo risky actually yung pinlay na angle dito ni Bymas, kasi usually ika-crouch peek talaga ng mga upper doon. And if you're fast enough, like Bymas or probably Cirque, 100% of the time, makukuha mo naman ang shot na yon. Pero si Rap somehow nandoon na siya sa vent, out of nowhere, and this could be a full B-side push para sa kanila. And the just getting control of vent para dito sa B-side is already huge, kasi you're cutting off a entrance para sa mga CT.
That's what we're expecting coming from Robs talaga. He's very successful with those good entries and just cutting off the opportunity na gustong kunan ng EG. But right now, dali-dali lang talaga na lang na-open ang papunta nila ng B site. Drops playing it out, kaso nga lang mas naging maganda na ang nakuha ni Stanislaw. So Drops has been picked off 3-2, 3v2, pero maybe they can go for exit frags. Pero ay mas, nako po, sa iba siya nakatingin. Hello, I'm gonna be saying goodbye to you. And panalo ang mouse, pero good opportunity pa rin naman for EG kahit papano. Nakakuha sila ng exit frags, pero you know, it's a 9-4. Napakalaki ng advantage pa rin na meron ng mouse when it comes to the score difference. But still, I'm more looking forward how will EG play sa kanilang T side. Pero looking at that, how will EG play this? Kasi parati na silang nape-predict ng mousesports, pero they still have those little chances that they can take them against mouse. Kasi nakikita naman natin, nakakapag-pick off naman sila. Ikaw, Sneaky, what are your, what's your say about EG?
Yeah, and I have no idea kung bakit hindi binan ng EG ang nuke. Not gonna lie, hindi yata sila nag-research going into this matchup, knowing na 73% yung win rate dito ng mouse sa mapa na to. And actually, na-push na dito ang CTs. Pagod na silang mabuhay, I guess, dito sa round na to. They really want to get this round over with. Si Cirque, baka makahanap pa siya ng single frag dito. Could be helpful. And baka mabawasan yung economy ng mouse. Pero this could be just another win. Yep, tinalunan pa nga. Rops getting the kill dito kay Cirque. 10-4. Interesting. So, ang hirap eh. Like already sa situation na to, napaka disadvantage na dito yung EG kasi merong T-side lead ang mouse sa nuke, and pag nakakuha sila ng kahit isang round, even hindi nila makuha yung pistol round going into this next one, they could still probably pull out the win if they do play the following rounds good.
That can happen. Pero nga lang, the fact na ano pa lang that EG risk this, na kinuha nila, na nakuha pa rin ng mouse. That's already big, but at least Stanislaw was able to sneak himself in, and he takes out Frozen as he gives an ice to this guy. 10-4. Pero ngayon, daming pinagtatapon right now ng EG that can also be an advantage to just giving an itch to the HP na meron ngayon ng mousesports. Pero if Rops gets a good entry, definitely a winnable chance for mousesports once again. But Cirque, he tries to block his way in. He tries to block the way ng mousesports into A site. Pero A-core is coming in here. Weird, pero nga lang, let's see. How will this be successful knowing na yung EG ngayon nasa kalat-kalat rin katulad nila? Mas gusto ata nila kukunin yung opportunity to cross this and go towards B side. Pero si Stanislaw nakabantay, kaso nga lang hindi niya ina-expect na dun sila pupunta. And speaking of Dexter, nakita pa nga niya si Obo. 4v4 na tayo right now. And they will just be going towards the B side. At nakapasok na nga sila. Pero nga lang, oh no! Hinimiho pa natin sila nakuha sa corner na yun. Every time, parating na pick off nila. And finally, nakuha pa nga ng EG ang last round for the first half. And it's a 10-5 score. Not bad for EG. But Sneaky, I'm gonna be asking you here. What do you think yung magiging plano naman ng EG sa kanilang terrorist side? Will this be a game where EG can finally have a good comeback? Or will this still go for mousesports?
It really is dependent kung paano nila lalaruin yung first 5 rounds ng next half. Kasi yung first 5 rounds ng half na yun can dictate the pace kung sino ang magiging dominant dun sa half na yun. And it is really hard to be dominant, especially pag T-side unless pangalan yung mousesports and you just really know the map like the back of your hand. Then I'm just really confused kung bakit pinik talaga ng EG itong map na to in the first place, knowing na ang pangit ng stats nila going into this one. And the second pick as well, yung overpass is not looking good para sa kanila. I mean, yung last, I think bago sila manalo against Vichy, they did have a huge losing streak bago pumunta sa match na to. They have a 29% win rate sa Inferno, which is our next map. And yung third map natin, yung tiebreaker, if ever aabot tayo doon, meron silang 17% win rate. So, di ko alam ginagawa mo Stanislaw or yung coach ng EG, but this is really really questionable yung ginagawa nila. Pero maybe ang EG meron silang pocket strat na hindi natin alam na pwede nilang pambawi going into this next round. And this has got to be one of the most important pistol rounds dito sa map na to. Or rather, mas importante pa tong pistol round kaysa sa first one kasi this could either make or break yung game ni EG dito. Kasi pag nawala na yung pistol round, then it just starts spiraling out of control. That's where Mouse Esports do better kasi yung mga players nila kagaya ni Frozen at ni Rops, magaling sila sa mga panicky na situations where ang daming lumilipad na grenade. And Mouse Sports, I think mga playmakers sa team nila is probably gonna edge this one out. But meron pang chance dito ang EG. Dapat talagang sumabog dito si Cirque. Dapat sumabog din si Obo. And please, dear God, sumabog ka, Breezy, kasi kailangan na ng EG dito ng Pinoy power para i-edge out ng Mouse Esports. And if EG can get this first map, edi making mystery na yung the rest of the series kasi yeah, the stats are not right 100% of the time, pero usually they are.
I think stats talaga really tells us it's like a mirror. Pero alam mo yon, yung percentage pa lang naman meron pa yung odds na pwede kayong manalo, 'di ba? So, let's see kung paano lalaroin talaga nito ng EG because if they won't be winning this map, most likely this might be a clean 2-0. And talagang makakuha nga to ni Mousesports. But knowing Mousesports kasi iba talaga, kaya nga na sinabi mo, Sneaky, iba talaga yung experience nila pagdating sa mapang to, iba talaga yung strats nila. Pero excited din ako sa pocket strats nga ng meron ng EG because they've been losing a lot. So when you lose a lot, you learn a lot. Kaya yan yung ine-expect ko coming from them sa ating second half. And for the next games to come dito sa ating best of 3 series against Mousesports.
I think yung pinakamalaking worry ko with Evil Geniuses right now is kung how will Stanislaw cope with the pressure kasi he's not the best pressure player. Hindi siya yung the best na IGL under pressure. Sobrang dalas na talaga mag-crack. And EG so far every time na nagka-crack si Stanislaw, nagse-step up na yung mga ibang players dito, but especially when you're up against Mouse, hindi pwede mangyari yon. But Stanislaw though, with the entry dito kasama si Cirque at si Breezy, lahat na sila pumasok dito sa Hell area papunta dito sa B-site at si A-Core na lang ang natitira, the offer for Mouse Esports. And Mihu, not right now. Not the best shots with the Glock, pero I think binibait na lang dito kung sino man ang nasa B-site. And unfortunately, for Mouse Esports, Evil Geniuses get one of their first win conditions dito, which is winning the pistol round. Now, ang goal na dito ng Evil Geniuses is you really need to give it your all dito sa next 4 rounds or else the tides are gonna turn super quick, especially dito sa Mouse Esports who are really good at punishing mistakes.
Grabe talaga yung I've casted Mousesports. Iba rin talaga yung paano nila fina-face yung mga struggles talaga nila, lalo na sa mga rounds na to, kung saan nananalo ng pistol rounds ang kanilang kalaban. And with a big advantage that they have. Pero let's see how they will be pinning down ang pagtawid ng Evil Geniuses ngayon sa open lot. Pero ngayon nagtutro na nga sila ng kanilang mga utilities. But A-Core, he tries to go with the angles, pero nga lang yung advantage na meron agad ang EG when it comes to this buy. Takes out kagad ang dalawang taga-Mousesports. Sneaky, just go.
And yun na nga, 2 players down already para dito sa Mouse Esports, and nagbabawas-bawas na lang dito ang EG. looking for more Mouse Esports members. Si Breezy, makukuha na dito si Rops, and si Paimas na lang natitira. And let's see, kaya bang i-one-dig dito si Mr. Breezy, the pre-fire, the jiggle peak, the everything. Oh! Hindi gumana yung flick doon para kay Mr. Paimas. And once again, 3 rounds na lang para dito sa EG para makabalik sila into this game. Not just in terms of rounds, but in terms of economy and also momentum kung gusto nila makabalik dito sa round na to. And Mouse Esports, you can throw away that round and just give it to them for free. Mouse deciding to go for a full eco, and ito yung magandang call from Dexter, not gonna lie. Mag full eco na lang kayo while you guys have the lead and make it harder for them pag 8-10 na yung scoreline.
And knowing Mouse, yung mga gantong rounds, mas priority talaga nila yung makapag-ipon ng pera kasi they can just go for a full reset para kapag nakapag full buy na sila, pwede silang yung mas maganda yung magiging advantage nila doon against EG. Pero looking towards EG right now, they're just playing it so passively. Kaso nga lang, freeze? Frozen? Kakasalisiya na nga sila. Really able to use that. Pero mukhang hindi na. May iwasan ng EG ang mangyayari. Pero right now, they're stepping in towards A side. Paunti-unti. Checking it this corner sa may hot. Slowly. Meron kaya magiging biktima si Frozen. Nako po, nakita ni Rops kagad si Breeze. That's gonna be so big coming from Mouse. Dahil ngayon biglang nawala, nag-shatter kagad ang mga tropa natin from Mouse. Pero Frozen was able to take out Cirque. Mishu trades out his teammate. 4-3. Pero nga naka-USP lang sila ngayon. He tries to spray pero nga lang good entries na kalibat kanan na nga nila ine-expect ang mga taga-Mouse. And we only have Dexter coming in from them with his USP. Pero nga lang, good kills. Ano po? Oh, ay, akala ko di pa nalila-expect na nasa heaven siya. At least Stanislaw finishes him out. But a great eco coming from mousesports. Sobrang laking dagdag for them na to.
Huge eco actually. Napaka-huge ng eco na to para sa Mouse Esports. Nakakuha sila ng 3. I have no idea what Obo was doing, not gonna lie. I think may miscommunication or something na walang nagko-cover ng heaven or wala nagsabi na na-leak na yung heaven dito. Stanislaw, almost pa siya namatay doon. So, EG, medyo nakaka-worry yung mistakes nila going into that round. And right now, full buy na ang Mouse Esports. A-core, nakaspot siya ng isa dito sa outside.
Ganda ng info na makakuha ni E-Core for that. Pero definitely this round, tingin ko kailangan na din talagang maging careful lang EG. But we are seeing here Rops just waiting sa may secret for that cross maybe if gusto pumunta ng EG papuntang B-side. Pero ngayon nagsiset na sila ng kanilang mga smokes para lang malito. Just to give, lang naman, bit of a shake for mousesports side. Pero ngayon talaga, kita natin kano passive maglaro mo ng EG eh. Kasi they know how mousesports moves in sa Nook. They know how these guys will be playing the game. Pero nga lang ako po, ganda nung tinatapon na ngayon ng EG. Pero nga lang gusto ni Iker tumama ang kanyang up but he won't be able to pin down one. So he will be bailing out. Kasi i-expect natin, nahahabulin talaga siya. Tinapunan pa nga siya ng flash para kaliwat kanan. And they all know that these guys are already going in. Pero si Rops nakabang sa kanila. With his AUG and he finally pins down one. Will he go for another one? Binuksan, just in case he can bait out one. Pero si Bimas right now, na-pin down ni Stanislaw. Post plant position na lang ngayon ang ating EG. Let's see if this retake is gonna be so perfect sa part ng mousesports. Because this is definitely an important round for them. Ngayon, haharapin na ni Michu. And Rops, palong-palo. He takes in one. Wait, that's gonna be not able to take out Cirque. Pero Dexter goes for a fake defuse. Pero Acor will be able to pin down Cirque. And Obo, pinipin down niya. And di na butas ang smoke. Kitang-kita ang likod ni Dexter. And sabi ko nga, an important round for mouse sports, pero seems like evil geniuses will be saying no to that. And kita natin, no? Medyo humihinga na ng malalim ang mga taga-mouse sports. As looking at that, talagang ganda nung entry nila and sayang lang kay Dexter sa side niya. And looking at that, just one round away before EG can finally take this against Mouse and finally be on side against them.
Na-confuse lang talaga ako kung bakit hindi na lang nag all the way diffuse dito ang mousesports. Meron silang information dun sa dalawang piece. Pero unfortunately, alam naman natin kabado ang mga tao dito sa LAN. And Breezy and Mihu, nagsa-start na silang uminit dito. And mousesports, nagpa-falter na yung defense nila ng onte. Pero this is a half by round lang. If ever they can get some frags dito, it could be useful. Pero si Breeze, he got one dito kay Bima and si Raps na lang ang natitira. Unfortunately, 5 ang kalaban niya dun sa labas. A single nade to work with and armor with no helmet. And weird. Ang EG na-allow lang sila like pumasok dito sa site and mouse. Yung resistance nila or rather yung reaction nila dito sa EG na strat is to just go for straight up fights, pero dami-dami nilang utility and they're really not going for it. And yep, that's the 1920 by 1080 advantage. Kita mo yung buong mapa. Rops getting that 1 dig.
Kita-kita. Talagang na-compute mo pa, Sneaky. Pero going
Alam ko
back,
pag hindi kita pag 4x3.
ayun, no. O, diba? Sabi sa inyo, ba talaga pagkausap ko pro player na-joke lang. Kinda pro player,
Geek lang.
actually.
Geek lang ako sa CS.
And here we have UG finally. After those series of drought that they had sa first round, it's gonna be a 10-all. So, what could be... at sabi nga, diba? Sabi mo kanina, EG just needs to do their thing. They just need to commit. Pero sa side naman ng mouse sports, alam mo yun, yung kanina nahihirapan ng mouse sports na nasa T-side sila, napapunch pa rin sila kahit papano ng EG, pero this time, ang luwag. Hindi nag-fail yung EG sa gusto nilang calls against mouse.
And yung snowball dito ng EG medyo lumalaki na rin, 7-9 para kay Mihu, 7-4 para kay Obo. So medyo nagkakapera na rin sila dito going into this round. And round 21 na tayo as the match point score is inching ever so closer. And mousesports, I think mas importante yung round na to para sa kanila kaysa sa EG, not just in terms of, you know, the sheer number ng round. And economy nila is napakapangit, and I would say it's actually really bad kasi they barely have any utility to work with. So once again, I think magre-rely na naman ang Mouse Esports whether or not they can hit their shots dun sa mga duels na nangyari. And para naman sa EG, mas madali sa kanila kasi they just have the utility advantage. Probably mafa-flash dito, like either you get flashed and the enemy gets the advantage with it, and yun na nga, nagsiset na yung EG. That's gonna be an outside secret smoke, and that could be a bait na pwede na silang pumasok sa A side.
Ang how mouse, yung alam ng EG kung ano yung magiging kahinaan ng mouse sports And that is the way they want to blind mouse sports sa kanilang utilities. Pero Robs, at least will be able to spray that part for HP na lang si Michu. And ayun, di na nga niya pinabayaan pa. Great start for them. Kahit papano, nakaka-hurt na 4 na lang ang natitira sa EG. Pero if Breeze will be able to pin down the guys waiting at him, pwede pa nilang maging posible pa to para sa kanila. But no, the hold angles that they have, Dexter and Robs are doing this thing. Pero Cirque at least he'll be able to see out Robs. Pero he's the only guy remaining as they already know that there's a trophy na pin down na kagad. And definitely, sabi mo nga, napaka-importante ng round na to para sa mouse sports, and nag-pay off na nga kagad ang pinakahihintay nila. And yun yung kailangan nilang maging sagot actually for EG. Huwag nilang hahayaang maging maluwag yung pathway ng EG papunta sa mga sites. With just Rops holding in together with Dexter, it's gonna be paying so much for them. And finally, gumalaw na rin ang score ng Mouse ever since the second half started.
And yeah, Mouse Esports now recognizing na importante yung round na yun last time, and they played that really well, especially si Rops, who just died. Say he ran in and he should have just been holding hell at this point. Pero yeah, I think they really wanted to go for a play there. Baka may odd flash ang Mouse Sports papasok doon sa vending machine, and hindi nag-work out para sa kanila. And the really big key kung bakit sila nanalo last round is Rops was really holding his ground doon sa hell, and wala talagang path para makapasok ang EG doon. Kasi kung tinry nila pumasok, there's probably gonna be an AUG staring you down somewhere, and Rops repositioning just correctly para hindi ma-predict yung position niya dito from the side of EG. And EG right now, medyo may advantage sila in terms of numbers, but slowly but surely they're losing control of the map. And tignan natin kung paano mag-a-attack dito ang EG sa B site. This could be 100% AG win if they do execute this correctly.
See, pero nga lang kung na-pick off sila ng Mouse na naghihintay sa kanila, it's gonna be so hard for them to get this. Pero A-Core, maasa tayo kay A-Core if he'll be able to pin this. Ako, magtatapon na siya ng Molly just to delay a lot coming in from them. Di sila maka-entry ngayon dahil susubukan pa niyang ipadali palalo. And finally, nagkakitaan na nga sila pero outman pa rin naman kahit papano ang ating Mouse Sports. But the trades coming in. Bimas na lang natitira with a 3v1. He hears him out. Final pins 1. Naka-off ang isa. This can be a headshot. Pero nga lang, isa pa siyang i-expect. Pero knowing Breeze, how he plays it so fast also, he's gonna be saying no still for the lead ng Mouse Sports as they still want to tie this. And because of that, let's see how will this be a distribution para sa economy this time ng Mouse Sports. Good entries. They have the trades. Kitang-kita naman natin dun sa ating what happened on the previous round. And natuwa, ngumiti na ulit. Napawis na pawis!
Yun yung ngiting stressed galing kay Stanislaw, the classic. Yung medyo kinakabahan na siya, and nandito na yung parang curse ni Stanislaw. Merong siyang thing na nahihirapan talaga pag nag-IGL siya ng team, nahihirapan talaga sila mag-close out ng game, and the more the game goes on, the more na kinakabahan siya. Pero I think his teammates do have it down, and that could have been really bad para sa kanila if Mouse did get the multiple kills. If A-Core actually hit the shot, that would have been really bad para sa side ng EG, and Rops with a classic Deagle. Malapit na siya makakuha ng 3 doon, pero 1 HP na lang, rather 2 HP to si Breezy na papunta na sila ng B site, and Frozen looking to get the flank going. And if makuha na dito ang player na nasa outside or nasa Marshmallow, this could be a very high chance na sila mananalo kasi EG would lose a lot of control on their outside play. And right now, Frozen playing it really well. Alam niya may tao dun sa taas, so he is gonna be chilling dito sa lobby, and Stanislaw trying to fake, pero Frozen, he should be communicating with his teammates na he does know that it is a fake, and EG just running back into the B site. I don't think that's a good idea, my friend, kasi nandyan na si A-Core, but he misses his shot. You really need to hit those shots, Mr. A-Core, and finally he does. Breezy gets taken down, tas si Dexter na rin out of the question, and Mouse nakabawi na sila in this round, and back and forth tayo, and I would say this is a really close game, pero EG now flat out broke, so they have to pull out a very, very good eco strat, probably 5 rush somewhere, pero it's looking grim para sa kanila.
Definitely looking grim as the kills na meron nung pinahita agad si Rops. That's definitely helpful. Kung kanina di nagawa ni Rops yun at nakapag-trade lang siya, could have been a winnable round once again para sa EG. And they'll finally put it down sa economy ng Mouse Sports. But right now, bumili pa rin sila ng kanilang Galil together with an AK. Might, siyempre, just to up some of the firepower that they have. Lalo na't ngayon, magandang mga baril ngayon ng mousesports. Pero, let's see if they'll be able to cross this. This can be a winnable chance for them. Papuntang B site. Wala pa rin nakukuha, pero most likely, pupunta ng ibang miyembro ng mousesports papuntang B site dahil nga alam nila na meron silang advantage against these guys. Kaso nagpapadelay lang ngayon ng sobra si Frozen. Nagbabato lang. Okay, sasagutan siya ng Molly. Ngayon, may doors. And now, he will be baiting out. Pero at least, agad na ng information. Tumakbo na halos lahat ng mga miyembro ng mousesports papuntang B-side. Dahil alam nila dito magko-commit ang EG. Wala na dapat hesitations pa ang EG sa pag-commit nito dahil naka-pistol lang sila.
Medyo nakaka-worry yung ginagawa nila, Mouse. Natitrigger ako medyo that they keep watching angles back and forth. Napakapangit ng fundamentals na yun. Pero si Dexter at si Bimas at si A-Core, sinasalba nila yung round despite the mechanical mistake. Cirque, alam mong 4x3 siya kasi hindi nakita yung tao dun sa side. And that's gonna be the win for mousesports. Barely sila nanalo dun. Napaka-weird ng ginawa ng B-site defense nila. They were looking at doors, they were looking at window. Sila nakatingin doon. And ginawa lang ng EG doon, multiple entrances. They attacked at the same time and medyo nawawala sila doon sa B-site. But buti na lang talaga, saved by the IGL himself, Dexter, dito sa B-site.
Imagine, maganda yung advantage mo pagdating sa baril na pick off ka kagad. Buti na lang din pag-rotate kagad ang ating ang ating mousesports na nakastack sa A-site. And Dexter making a lot of miracles for his team. Now at 13-11 still round where EG is on towards their pistol round. We're kind of expecting that. Kasi nga, kailangan nila mag-save kaysa gumastos ulit sila para sa round na to na most likely Mouse can still have that upper hand advantage. So ngayon, babawiin nila sa mga smokes, sa utilities na ginagamit nila. Pero magiging advantage pa rin kaya to ng ating EG as Frozen pins down Cirque. Good trade coming from Streets. And Bimas tries to fire, pero nga lang, Robs will be taken out sa AUG. Alam na nga nila na pupunta na silang secret, pero si Aker may nag-abang sa kanila. Naku, inisa si shot once again! But the gets through! Oh, but still, it's a big for EG pa rin kahit paano. Kaso nga lang both low on HP.
Yeah, A-Core. You have to hit those, man. Kailangan mo talaga i-hit yun. Obo, is he gonna get... Oh, okay, hindi pa. Usually pwede ka mag-knife dun sa ladder if you do play it correctly, but I don't think pangyayari yan sa pro play. Not gonna lie. 34 HP para dito kay Obo, 15 para kay Stanislaw. Medyo naging disaster yung defense ni Acor, pero nakakuha siya ng dalawa, which is good enough in terms of casualties dito sa EG to get the site. Door opens and instantly, dalawa na hulog dito para sa EG and parang nagkakatotoo na yung sinasabi ko kanina na nahihirapan talaga yung EG mag-close out ng game kasi Stanislaw, he's not the best late round caller.
And iba din, gaya nga ng sinasabi natin, iba din talaga pressure when you're on a LAN, especially on these rounds where it's very heavy for EG's part, knowing that the lead already ng mousesports is currently crawling in. Kita na naman talagang, so we need to win that. And quick updates already 14-11 with mousesports still leading. 2 rounds away before they will be taking this first game that we have. So right now, what could be the plan ng EG right now going in towards they've been successful sa kanilang T side nung sa first few rounds, but when mousesports finally figures out what they can do in order to give trouble sa EG, bigla na lang silang nag-fall short. So what can be the plan here ng EG dito, Sneaky?
Probably plan dito ng EG is try to get as much picks as possible, especially nakadepende yan kay Cirque. Kasi gusto mo talaga i-hedge yung mga picks dito and really good boost galing kay Acor. That's such a good boost. Nakita ko yan sa YouTube the other day. And napakaganda ng one-way na yan. And Acor finally hitting his shots. Another volley is gonna go down. So madami mapapawasan dito. And Obo standing in the fire and flames. At si Rops nakita na si Mihu. He said hi. Here's an og shot to the face since si Stanislaw mag-isa na naman dito sa nuke, and this is looking really bleak para sa side ng EG. They really had something going kanina, pero as soon as Mouse started to collect some rounds as well, started to trade some rounds, medyo yata kinabahan dito ang EG, and 15-11 map point na para sa side ng Mouse Sports. Really good job from Mouse Sports, not gonna lie, especially from Rops. He's doing usual Rops things, and si Acor na rin, sometimes he does miss his shots, pero tumatama yung shots that count basically para sa kanya.
So at least tumatawa on those moments where it's really crucial for your team. So right now, 1 round away and Mouse will be taking home this first match. Ito pa yung mas painful tignan. Wala na pang economy at all ang EG. So paano oh no! Wala na nga economy. Nakapukay kagad si Rops.
Oh, this is looking rough. Frozen down to 22. Obo though, bumabawi sila, and somehow 3v3 na ulit. Ang weird na nangyari dito sa round na to.
Oh no. Pwede pa. Winnable pa to sa EG. Pero Dexter needs to hold on towards Secret. Kaso nga lang, Obo picks him out. Dalawa na lang sa tatlo. Mukhang ayaw patapusin ng EG. It's not over yet till it's over. Kaso nga lang, ito na sanang ginawa ni Raps. Kaso nga lang. EG talaga. Di mo din talaga sila ine-expect eh. Stanislaw protects himself from the possible flank. Alam na nilang nasa B site. So they need to be careful. Will they be spotting out one? As they're currently careful towards Hell. Puntang ramps, puntang A site na. Where EG is just stacking. Waiting for them to come in and say hello to them. Pero Stanislaw, ano pa eh. Talagang good hold lang siya right now. Kaso pwede na lang mag-save ngayon ng mousesports. Bail out na lang sila. Go for exit frags maybe. Okay, Obo. They kind of expect... What? They're kind of expecting him pero ngalan ako po. Oh, what are you doing, mousesports? What happened there?
Hindi nakita si Obo. And grabe. Really good 2 taps galing sa kanya. And this was a huge round para dito sa EG kasi they really needed to get back into this one, and kagaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina, one of them has to go huge, and si Obo, usually the guy who is performing so much online, nagpe-perform na rin sa LAN, pero they're still in the back foot, so they still have to be careful dito sa mga rounds na to kasi isang pagkakamali lang dito ng EG, tapos na ang first map.
No room for mistakes ngayon sa EG. Pero Mouse, papabayaan nyo pa ba makahabol sa inyong EG? Let's see. Dexter right now. Rops, nakabantay lang pero nakapag-cross na kagad pero frozen. Let's see if he'll be singing Let It Go. Nakita na kagad yung barrel. Na-expect nyo si Obo. And 4v4 still. We're seeing trades. But Praise, will he be expecting? Rops watching over him dahil nga. Talong-talo talaga tayo sa AUG ni Rops. Kung walang makakapigil. 3 na lang sa 4. And this is so crucial for EG. No room for mistakes. But mousesports right now is just dominating all over the place. Pero Stanislaw, we're expecting from this guy so big. Will he be able to get this? Let's see pa.
Man, this is really hard para sa EG, not gonna lie. They have just the right amount of utility just to take a side. So now or never talaga yung magiging play nila dito. Pero Frozen, really good job playing the long angle. Si Dexter nasa gitna ng apoy. Tapos si Stanislaw na lang natitira, and it is looking grim para sa EG in this first map. Flash is gonna come out. Dexter, alam niya na agad kung nasan siya. And first map, mapupunta dito sa mousesports. Just really well played galing sa kanila. Nuke talaga ang mapa nila. Going into this one, really good spacing and really good rotations galing sa kanila, especially kay Rops. Napakagaling talaga with the AUG. Just going into the site. Kahit binigay niya na kay Stanislaw yung control doon, he trusted the rest of his teammates to do the rest of the dirty work. And yeah, Mouse Esports playing really well in this first map, pero meron pang mga hiccups na pwede nilang ayusin dito.
Definitely. Lalo na nung start natin na nag-second half na, they had it rough talaga. They were struggling a lot, but they're able to take out some plays already na napaka-importante. There were times where, sabi mo nga, mechanically, hindi nag-on bigla ang mousesports. So, definitely, this time, they can reflect on their mistakes. But, overall, we're so... mousesports, they definitely did it. Aside from we're expecting that they will be getting a good performance sa Nuke, EG also still big respect sa team na to. Ang ganda pa rin ng performance nila sa second half. Lalo na't yung mga giging calls nila sa T-side, diba? But still, we're looking forward sa next map natin. That's gonna be in Inferno. But we'll just be taking a short break ngayon sa ating ESL Cologne 2021. We are your shoutcasters, Rayrain and with Sticky, and we'll be right back.
These are those moments I don't think anybody else is going to forget.
They're looking at us in audience, keep telling us what we can do, but here we are, showing them, making them wish they were you. We've heard the most when it comes to this, yeah, every shade of blue, but don't even care what they all say. They think we're out of control, yeah, truth be told, control. Yeah, truth be told, we know it. It's just the way we live. We own it. Can't stop, we love the thrill. We know it. It's just the way we live. We're grown-up kids. Just the way we live.
Yeah, they done told me to be myself. So when I went and found myself, the ones who told me back then be true to who I am ain't think we was really gonna win. Now they watching us from the sidelines while we drowning victories like we getting high tides. I'm getting my prize. Only thing my eyes is locked in on, half a milli mine. I want it right now. Don't waste my time. Family in a penthouse with a view sky high. Blood, sweat, and tears bring more to my eyes. Cause a whole gang winning. I done gave my life. Odds low, but we did it, ain't we? And we always moved in, never on the same thing. Now our lives are highlight reel. We like the thrill. This life's ideal. The hype is real.
We know it. It's just the way we live. We own it. Can't stop, we love the thrill. We know it. It's just the way we live. We're grown-up kids. It's just the way we live. We own it. Can't stop, we love the thrill. We know it. It's just the way we live. We're grown-up kids. We're grown-up kids.
pala kagad ang ating game right now here in Inferno. Still, sa mga kakatunin pa lang, we're towards the second game sa best of 3 series natin against EG and mousesports, and nakita nyo na nga, Frozen talagang nagpayanig as he was able to take down 3. And now starting sa CT, it's gonna be mousesports while EG will be starting at their T side. Dalawa na lang kagad natitira sa kanila. We have Cirque and Mihu starting here, pero at least si Miu nakakuha siya ng USP, pero going with a 4v2. And finally, makikita na din siya ni Mas. It's gonna be hard right now for EG sa kanilang pistol round. Pero let's see kung paano pupuntahan ng EG to, dahil nga lamang ng mousesports, just 1 game left and it's gonna go to them. And finally, makukuha na nga ito ng mousesports with just 1 guy dying. That's gonna be Rops. So sa mga nandyan guys, check out yun yung pin comment natin. Pasok na kayo sa Focus Fire Gaming natin na group so that you can have more CS updates. While on the other hand naman, sa mga gusto mag-bet dyan, message lang kayo sa page natin. So, Sneaky, bigla nagsimula. Nakakagulat.
Yeah, nakakagulat. Pati nga si Direk nagulat dito, not gonna lie. And really good start dito for Mouse, especially galing kay Frozen. And si Frozen talaga ang player na uminit dito kasi siya yung young star, siya yung young aimer, and lahat ng frags yata mapupunta sa kanya. Si Dexter, kinuha pa ang ace, and tina mo, napaka-salty talaga. Bakit mo kinuha ang ace, Mr. IGL Dexter? Pero good start once again, Mouse. 2-0 na sila agad dito, and just to remind people, yung Picto ng Evil Geniuses, and from the stats, nakita naman natin mousesports really have a better winning record going into this one. Pero baka may reason talaga kung bakit pinikto ng EG, pero so far di sila makapasok dito sa B site. Kasi yun nga, there is an unstoppable force named Frozen, and hindi pa siya tapos! Pumapasok pa siya dito sa gitna! Akala niyo tapos na siya, si Obo. Another young star kinailangan para lang ma-execute dito si Frozen, and I really think that is a big win para dito sa Mouse. They get numbers advantage, plus the amount of utility na nawala dito para sa EG ay napakalaki. And right now, they only have 3 smokes, so single execute lang dapat ang gagawin nila pagdating dito sa site.
Opo, sayang pa ni Frozen yan. But at least they're still 4-3. A-core just waiting for them together with their IGL nga, which is Dexter. As we have here, binabato na nga kagad ng EG kanilang utilities, pero may smoke na tinapon si Dexter just to prevent them and just to buy a lot of time towards their hands. Pero ko-contest na to ngayon ng EG dahil konti na lang ang oras. Unless kung gusto nila mag-rotate, pero that's gonna be so far and expected na din ng mousesports. So, harangan na nga nila kagad yung line of sight na meron ang mousesports. But right now, Obo will be throwing his smokes already. Pero nakabantay lang sa kanila ngayon ang dalawa, that's gonna be Dexter. Obo checking everything. Oh, he finally takes down A-core! Sumunod pa, Dexter also goes down to his hands. A good entry, and at the same time, hindi na-expect ata na the way they block the vision ng mousesports talaga yung napaka-importante. Pero Rops na po gumagawa pa ng kasaysayan as he takes down Breeze. 2v2 still around where Mouse can win this actually against EG. As right now, throwing na nga sila ngayon ng kanilang mga mollies. Pero sana lang ang flash, one big time flash from Rops. And as he takes down Obo, just some trade, a 1v1, AK versus M4. Sino ang mas magkakaroon ng advantage? Stanislaw spams. Pero nga lang wala ng oras. Aabangan na lang niya, sasama niya sa hukay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well get the kill there in the end. And really good from Obo. I mean, dapat yun talaga ang ginawa niya. Kaya nga medyo nag-thumbs up ako sa camera. I'm like, okay, this guy plays this game, And maganda yung pre-fire na ginawa niya. Super standard pag dating sa ganitong level ng CS, and you really don't want to miss those. Pero medyo nasayang dito yung magandang start ni Frozen na tumakbo lang siya sa mid na nakakuha siya ng 2. And Obo Really great job galing sa kanya getting those frags dito sa site. Medyo low na rin yung mga tao dito and I was wondering kung bakit, or rather, I was wondering kung saan napunta yung grenade na hawak ni Rops kanina. Pero yeah, could be another reset. Actually, hindi. Halos full buy pa naman ang mouse dito with the exception of Dexter na gusto mag-MP9. Gusto yata mag-build ng economy dito ang mouse.
Pwede naman, pwede, possible. And 2-1 na nga ang score. So, talagang dikit pa rin tong Inferno, eh, no? It's Inferno yung parati kong kinakas recently sa mga CS na coverage natin sa Focus Fire na talagang ano, it's 50-50. Um, and look how EG turned that table in kanina. Napakaganda. Pero because of that, kahit nanalo sila sa round na yun, big of a loss pa rin para sa side nila. Pero right now, tingnan mo, they're just blocking yung line of vision na meron ng mousesports para makapag-advantage na din ng EG against them. Pero nga lang, Bymas already figures out that, hey, these guys are actually crossing papuntang A site na. Pero nga lang, yung iba naman sa kanila, mag-split papuntang banana na. Already nakaabang na ang dalawa. Coming sa kanila. Just some trades happening. Obo and Stanislaw. Good entries at bukas na kagad ang ating B-side. Pero Breeze, he flanks so well na hindi na siya napansin ni Acor at all. Now, 2 guys left. 2v2 Rob still sprays. Pray and pray. Pero nga lang nakaabang sa kanya right now sa may coffins. Pero nga lang, time is ticking. Talaga ni-risk out na nila to dahil inaabangan na nga lang maka-cover 5. But Breeze takes them both off. And EG succeeds into taking this round once again. And now we're down to a 2-all score.
And si Breeze talaga yung key player doon sa round na yon. If sumabay siya doon sa mga 5 teammates na nakatakbo dito sa mid, they would have not gotten control ng CT dito and that would allow another entrance para sa ating mga CTs na pumasok dito sa site. So great job dito sa EG controlling the spots that they need para doon sa post plant. And Rops, hindi natin nakita sa camera pero yeah, circuit destroyed. And yeah, still one player up dito ang mouse. Rops with the only upgraded weapon galing sa kanila and full A stack sila dito sa mouse and really good read dito sa EG actually. Na realize na that they only have pistols so probability na they stack to one side is actually really high. So si Breeze ang magko-contact dito sa mid and makukuha. He pulls out the smoke pero that's not the time to pull out the smoke, my friend. And Breeze just shooting here with an AK, parang shooting gallery pero 1 HP na lang, isang piso na lang talaga ang buhay niya. And medyo mabagal yung take dito ng EG, not gonna lie. And naiwan pa ang bomba doon. Oh my God.
The timing!
Talaga, nahihirap.
Ay, pero possible win pa rin to for Mouse. Makakuha na nga sila ng barrel, drops. Pero, I think, they will just be saving.
Yeah, walang utility. So, yeah, AKs in the pockets na lang. Might as well peace out na lang dito yung Mouse and maybe play around yung AKs going into the next round. Actually, they have enough to buy. So, if
they can still
I
survive
have to
up
see yung
until the next
I have
round.
to see yung money after this round kasi yung brain ko hindi kaya mag-calculate ng ganun kabilis. So, I think Rops can just buy armor tapos pwede niyang i-drop yung tropa niya. But if he really wants to go full economy, hindi siya magda-drop. Ibig sabihin yan, they can snowball with yung economy nila. But they still have to win those rounds and it's looking like it could be another buy dito para sa Mouse. So EG, they still have to be aware na Mouse could still be a big threat going into this round. And Rops, grabe, napaka-masterful. Siya yung rason kung bakit sila may baril ngayon and just really good awareness galing sa kanya. Ako rin matatawa not gonna lie. There's so much people facing the wrong way. Pero EG, may mga onting mistakes na nangyayari dito. Time out from Mouse actually. Really surprising kasi they really played that eco well as they can. Yun yung maximum na gusto nila na makuha dun sa eco and Now, mouse, wala masyadong utility, I think. Oh, never mind. Madami silang utility, so probably creativity, in terms of creativity ng strats dito, probably mataas kasi ang dami nilang resources to work with. 5 smokes, 4 mollies, and ang dami. And yeah, EG looking to get this B site.
But you know what? The holds lang naman ng mouse sports just to delay so much, that can be a good opportunity. Kaso nga lang, oh no, why? Okay, trades lang ang nangyari. Pwede pa ring opportunity to sa sa EG, pasubukan tong A-set. Knowing na may mga ano pa sila pwedeng itapon, pero pwede magpa-delay ngayon. Si Dexter, Molly na lang meron siya. Kaso 'pag lumabas dito yung EG and he pins down one, that's gonna be a big advantage na para sa mousesports. Nagtatanong sana ako if sa tingin mo city-sided to or T-sided eh, pero later let's talk about that. Kaso as we've seen Mihu, setting na sila talaga kagad for A, the commitment, pero nga lang Acor nakaabang na kagad on that angle from CT, and he sees out Mihu. Acor throws out a lot of nades, kaso nga lang walang nag-connect. Only have 2 left. 2 HP pa si Breeze. Still alive but barely breathing. Makakapag-retake lang dito ngayon ng Mouse Sports. Great opportunity for them. Breeze bumagsak na. Obo na lang ang titira. And finally, Dexter finishes him out. And it's finally Mouse Sports tying this game against Evil Geniuses.
Really good retake galing sa mouse, not gonna lie. And EG, actually yung post plant, medyo kalat sila sa post plant doon, and mouse just went for the full punish kahit naka-FAMAS nila, rifle pa rin ang hawak nila, and they did get the kill in the end. And Dexter, really great job galing sa kanya starting the frags here, and especially you really want your IGL to frag this early in the game to help yung mga teammates mo in those types of situations. And to answer your question, Ray, I really feel like Inferno is a T-sided map kasi a huge factor kung bakit is the open skybox, which allows more creativity in terms of smokes para sa Ts natin. And ang sobrang daming lineup na pwedeng ma-disrupt dito ang mga CTs, and all CTs can do is just try to delay as much as they can with their own utility. Pero in terms of like just pure lineups na pwede mag-benefit dito ang either side, it's basically T side by a long side, by a landslide.
And kitang-kita natin yan just by your answer, Ziki. We're already seeing that, di ba? How just Mouse will just be throwing it. And stats pa lang din, both of these teams are good sa kanilang T-side here in Inferno. But then, ito yung kailangan ng EG eh. Invest as much as possible, lalo nasa T-side sila. But it seems like Mouse, with those amount of delays that they have, and sa kanilang aim duels pa lang, naipapanalo rin naman nila kahit papano. Pero ngayon, nabati ko ata dahil bawas ng isa. Pero nga lang, that good backs up coming from Robs. Pero nga lang, Obo, refrags his teammates by just some trades by trades. 2v2 na nga ngayon. Naunahan nga ni Cirque. Mas nauna ang kanyang pagkuha ng kanyang up. And we only have Frozen coming in with his AK. Will he risk this out? Most likely. It's now or never. Pwede pang winnable. Kaso nga lang dalawa, nakaabang sa'yo. Okay.
Meron pa siyang isang smoke, so he can probably throw it down to get some more space dito. Pero si Mihu, he is just tracked doon sa location dito ni Frozen. Mag-wide swing siya pero hindi niya nakita si Mihu dahil sa shadow. Almost a disaster round para sa side ng EG to, not gonna lie, kasi hindi nila napatay si Acor doon sa site agad, pero the rest of the EG squad just piling in doon sa site and making sure that they get the frag and making sure that they get control. They did get the round in the end, and masyadong madaming casualties galing sa side ng Mouse para makabawi sila.
And EG, great opener for them once again going towards A. At least napin down nila yung naghihintay sa kanila sa library. Tsaka si Acor na nasa site mismo. Pag di nila napin down yun, it's over for them. And we're gonna be seeing Mouse Sports leading against them. But right now, totally napakadikit lang ng ating laban. But if Dexter's just gonna keep on delaying them, that's also an opportunity for mouse sports once again. Pero nga lang, syempre, ito yung mga rounds na kailangan i-capitalize ng EG na ang mouse sports ngayon naka-eco. So, definitely, kailangan talaga nila tong maipanalo. Pero we still can't deny na pwede pa rin, may pag-asa pa rin ng mouse sports. Kaso nga lang, split lang ngayon ang ginagawa ng EG into committing to a site. And surprise, Breeze takes on the Rops. Kahit may balak silang i-crossfire yan, pero hindi na naging posible. Now, 4 na lang sa 5. Breeze wants to set already towards A side. Pero nga lang pinapadali siya. Kaso nga lang, Breeze says no to him. But Acor, what? It takes out 2 kagad. Will it take out 3? Hindi na. Kasi tinapunan na nga kagad siya ulit ng flash. And Stanislaw says no to him as we only have 1 guy remaining coming from Mouse. Pero nakuha pa ni Frozen yon 2v1. Let's see. Will he be able to clutch this one? Once again, a deja vu indeed. Pero pwede pa rin itong i-save. Kasi nagtatago na. Spotted na siya. And Breeze says, no, grabe naman. Breeze, sobrang init niya ngayon. Our score right now is a good lead from Evil Geniuses with a 5-3.
Yeah, very quick round para dito sa EG, but still really great job dito galing kay Acor delaying the push dito sa CT area kasi napaka-vulnerable talaga ng spot na yan, especially kung gusto nyong kumuha ng site. Napakadaming CTs pwedeng mag-pile in doon and maybe do a burst play. Pero Acor playing the edge of the smoke dito sa barrels area. Molotov is gonna come out, pero Stanislaw, great reaction with the smoke. And he's gonna go back, and why are you staying in the smoke, my friend? Acor, peace out ka na lang dapat doon, pero Frozen doing a really great job na hindi sila bigyan ng M4 doon and just trying to throw the op as far away as he can dito sa B side. And ito yung advantage dito na mouse sports. Frozen can op too, and he is really good at this job. Not gonna lie, Dexter, nandito na siya sa cubby corner, and bypass nakuha na dito si Breezy trying to go down from balcony. Nade is gonna come out. Obo, he's gonna have to get this guy on site. Mihu is gonna get Rops, and tignan natin, kaya pa ba nilang lumaban dito? Parang hindi na. Mouse Sports losing so much members dito sa site, and this could be a problem. Dexter, walang nag-check ng short kasi nakasmoke si Obo. Hindi na in-expect na merong tao doon na takedown niya si Dexter, but Frozen gets the kill in the end. Yung AWP is probably nasa kabilang side na ng map at this point, and Frozen probably hinahanap niya yung AWP, pero this is gonna be a defuse for Mouse. 4-5. Really good job playing around yung vision dito ng EG, especially kay Dexter. Really great lurk galing sa kanya.
Definitely, hindi na nila in-expect kasi they're all thinking that, okay, we popped off this book, we're not gonna be expecting, but Dexter, with those sneaky moves coming in, very important, paved into a big answer, tapos si Bymas at least nakapag-hold siya kahit na pick off siya kagad, imagine, takes out 2, kaso nga lang, kamunti ka na din yon, but a good trade coming from Frozen, indeed, with that good enough amount of information as they already know where the last guy standing is. Now we're back 4-5 na nga, still around that kind of expensive earlier sa mouse, pero not bad pa rin sa anong pinakita nila. This round, makakabili pa rin naman ng EG obviously, pero may galil lang at isang Macten. Let's see how they will be able to play that one. Dahil low on HP pa, binigyan pa si Obo na second life ngayon, pero nakahawak siya ngayon ng Macten. So, 12 HP. Kaso nga lang, oh no, Frozen, it won't work the second time once again as these guys already learned their lesson earlier. Pero, at least ngayon sa mid, medyo may clear out nila pa isa-isa. But Mouse, they just have that good amount of hold, waiting for EG to come in. Pero mag-push na nga sila. Kaso nga, nagpakita na sila ngayon kay Acor. Pero fake nila as they will be going towards B. Napakabilis lang ngayon. Kaso nga, si Dexter nakabang na kagad. He takes that one. Is that spray? Ganda kagad. 2K na agad. Pero right now, Obo's just playing it out safely here sa pit. Kaso ka lang, dalawa sa dalawa. And Acor tries to get him, pero di nga lang sila nagkita as there's a smoke. Stanislaw still waiting for him. Actually, di nila alam na kapag posisyon na si Acor sa may behind ng coffins as he is about to wait. Ayun. He sees him out and he takes him. Oh, mali ating nabigay na info most likely. Okay. This can be a winnable one for EG also. Pero yun, alam niya nang nasa dark. And who wins that? Oh, Acor wins it. And definitely a big round. So that Mouse Sports will finally come back to their feet. EG sana winnable yun. Kaso di nila in-expect si Acor. Nasa behind na kagad ng coffin. And that's it. Tie na nga ulit ang ating score after those series of big leads coming from Mouse, and EG finally gives an answer to that. We're into a 5-all match. So talagang compared sa Nook, mas pantay talaga yung pinapakita ng bawat team na to. Pero as what this Sneaky told us, dito nga ay T-sided. So sana talaga mas lalo makapag-invest ang EG against Mouse Sports.
Acor almost hitting someone doon sa T-spawn, and I really appreciate yung patience niya doon last round kasi yun talaga yung naging susi ng victory nila. And Acor, he's on and off pero there's still the frags that are super important para sa team niya. Rops getting the kill with the MP9, so plus money para sa kanya with the SMG. And I think alam na nila that they only have pistols in their hand, and di naman yung health bar ng mga T's dito. Sobrang bawas na. Si Rops nagko-collecto na lang ng pera dito. Acor getting the kill on Cirque. And Breezy and Stanislaw, it's looking like a save, or baka maghahanap sila ng frag dito just to get maybe a bonus gun papunta dito sa next round.
Grabe naman yung ano ng Mouse. Hindi na nga sila gaano gumastos eh. And the Robs just praying. And takes out Breeze. Sana lang natitira Stanislaw. And the Rob says no to him once again. And it's gonna be a lead from Mouse Sports with a 6-5. Pero not bad pa rin naman kahit papaano sa side ng EG. I mean, it's a round where they really need to save. Pero nga lang, this round also is expensive as they are deciding to go with a full buy plus a lot of utilities. While on the other side, marami pa rin pera naman sa part ng Mouse Sports. Pero they only have their set of FAMAs, MP5s coming in. And posible pa rin naman to as Dexter, he is really pretty confident with the close range attacks that he has. Kahit nga pang malayuan, tumatama pa rin naman yan. And right now, they will dominate over second mid. Nasa may apps na sila ngayon. Tinatapunan sila ng utilities pero at least walang nakuha. Nakabawas man lang ng onte. Okay na din pero hindi sila nakabawas at all. Obo picks out here in short as they are preparing to enter it. Pero hinihintay lang sila ng Mouse Sports pumunta sa side nila.
And really good sound play actually dito kay Mihu. Nagpabalik yung dalawang miyembro dito ng Mouse Sports sa B side. So iniisip pa rin nila that there could be an opponent coming through that side. And I really like yung choice dito kay Mouse. Let the smokes fade and try to get in through the city area kasi yun talaga yung pinaka-powerful na position para sa mga T's kasi you can control so much of the map. Pero tingnan mo si Acor at si Rops, hindi nila pinapayagan na makapasok yung EG dito sa site. Isang flash sa mukha ni Rops. Stanislaw getting that entry kill kay Baimas, and si Cirque nakabawi na rin siya. Pero 10 HP na lang si Cirque dito. Si Stanislaw, medyo healthy pa siya pero nasa pit pa ang kanyang position. Kailangan niya mag-plant, and as soon as nag-plant siya, they lose control of pit, meaning na mas open, mas madaming options na pwedeng gawin dito ng Mouse Esports. And really patient galing sa kanila. I like that they're waiting muna before the bomb plant kasi mako-confuse pa dito yung EG. Kakaya nga ng sinabi ni Boss Gab kanina, minsan patience before a bomb plant can confuse the enemy. And tignan natin, Stanislaw getting those 2 frags out of nowhere, and si Frozen, siya na lang natitira para sa side ng Mouse Esports. Inaantay na dito mag-peak si Stanislaw. Pag nakuha niya si Cirque dito, maybe he can flick back, pero medyo malabo ang ina-act dito. Oh, na-dink na si Stanislaw, and I think mag-out na lang dito si Frozen. Both EG members are gonna be dead, and lost bonus, medyo nasaktan pa sila ng round na yun kahit nanalo sila. Lost bonus is only 2,900, and I don't think magiging maganda yung buy dito ng EG compared to usual gun rounds.
Kahit na ipanalo nila no? Kapag yung economy mo sobrang baba pa rin, may advantage pa rin yung kalaban mo against you. Pero grabe naman yun. Okay na sana yung entry okay na sana yung gustong critic ng mouse. Pero siguro dahil lacking nga sila sa utility din, kaya hindi nila na-execute. Tapos pumunta na agad sa top box si 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 Sir, kaya na-pick off niya. So, 6-all ang ating score. Definitely around where Mouse still has a gun advantage. Just trades come in from Frozen. Tinapunan siya. At least nag-bail out na siya this time dahil usually nagkakamali siya when it comes to that. Dexter to Obo, nawala. Pero kasi si Dexter naka-close range din siya na gamit eh. So, he's just having his SMG in. Pero mukhang if this is gonna be a good set for them going towards B, most likely they will be committing this. Pero nag-aabang lang ang dalawa nating tropa from Mouse Sports going with the boost, waiting for them to come in. Na-expect nila na meron from City pero wala talaga. Niloloko lang sila na Mouse Sports ngayon. Pero kulang na din yung utilities ang mouse eh. Konti lang oh. Just 2 smokes and 1 flash. Yun lang yung panggamit nila against EG. Pero nga lang, that amount of trades. Stanislaw still gets frozen down. 3-2. Nako po, magsisave na lang to
Save,
most likely.
100% save yan. Wala na silang utility para mag-take ng site ulit. Meron silang dalawang smoke, but I don't think it's possible to retake a site with 1 flash unless lahat sila nakatingin at the same angle. And EG doing a really good job containing yung banana area dito kasi usually napaka-dominant talaga ng defense dito ni Dexter at ni Frozen, and minsan lang ako makakita ng young player that is as aggressive as Frozen, especially sa LAN out of all places na pinipick talaga yung enemy team just to get that initial frag. Gusto ko nga malaman ano yung comms dun ni Dexter at ni Frozen. Probably sinabi yung Frozen, please bro, just die for me so I can get this frag. And I would say worth it naman yun kasi you're trading an IGL probably a skilled player dun sa kabila, and na-narrow down na ang kailangan nilang gawin. But the fact that Stanislaw is also fragging in this game is really dangerous para sa side ng Mouse Sports. So, di mo talaga mabiblame na magta-time out sila ngayon. 2 rifles on their side, barely any utility. So, I think probably, di ako sure. Rops and Biomass will probably play sa isang side, Dexter, Frozen, and Acor. Baka maghahanap sila ng angle na pwede sila mag-cheese ng kill. But, yeah, EG with a huge gun lead right now. But, economy is halos pantay pa rin for both sides.
But knowing how yung performance ng EG sa kanilang T-side, do you really think it's a still an advantage? Di ba usually dapat pag T-side ka na mas lamang ka sa scoreline. Pero ito with a 1-point lead, sa tingin mo ba malaking impact pa rin to? Good pa rin ba to para sa side ng EG? Let's see later on. Kaso nga lang si Imihu, pinagyan pa nila ng angle. Pero kasi naka-save din naman sila eh. Pero let's see. Kaso nga
How
lang.
did he live? What?
Hindi ko din alam. Oh! Iniilagan lang sila. Pero at least Cirque was able to take Dexter out. Dalawa na lang natitira for Mouse. Dalawang naka-rifle ulit. As
Hindi talaga ako fan ng mag-separate yung dalawang riflers dito kasi you're spreading out as much firepower as you can doon sa mapa, but you really want to, funnel talaga yung firepower doon sa isang side ng map na dapat i-call ng IGL that they're probably gonna go to. That this is probably a misread galing sa kanila, and Rops, he's probably gonna do a play here. Yes, he will! And Stanislaw is the first one down. Si Obo, 3 HP na lang, and if he got more than 2 there, he could have actually lived jump back dun sa smoke, pero quick reactions galing kay Obo dito, and si Baimas na lang ang natitira. And now, EG stacking the economy here, and they're gonna get an 8-6 score line going into this one.
great advantage for Evil Geniuses indeed. 8-6. Pero I think I'm more expecting talaga kung paano magkakaroon ng malaking lamang ang EG. But the big shoutout sa mga nanonood sa atin dyan. Ayan, kung tinatanong nyo, wala si Abed dito, guys. Grabe naman kayo. Alam ko may EG, big fan kayo ng EG ng
Wish.
Dota 2. Pero si Abed, magaling siya maglaro ng CS, pero wala siya ngayon dito. Mas magaling siya mag-Dota. And looking at that, great start talaga for EG. I mean, kanina struggling, pero ngayon nabibigyan talaga ng opener ang EG parate when it comes to going towards a site. Sayang lang din talaga yung naging gustong i-execute na strat ng mouse. Pero at least nakapag-pick off sila. They tried to down sa mga nag-gold sa kanila sa banana. And EG, maybe this map can be a good chance for them para magkaroon tayo ng decider map. Pero let's see pa rin dahil hindi naman malayo ang score between these two teams. And finally, this round is where we have a full buy for mousesports.
Yeah. And guys, sobrang delikado pag naglaro dito si Mr. Abed, si Ray Ray, hindi siya mag-go baby lang yan na 100%. And
Wala akong alam. Di ko kilala si Abed eh. Di ba si Abed?
sure. Sure. Pero yun na nga, si Cirque ang unang biktima dito ng mouse defense, and tignan natin kung kaya ba pumasok dito ng mouse, or rather, kaya ba i-defend dito ng mouse esports ang EG push, and di na yata kailangan nila i-defend kasi nakatalawang pick na sila dito. One on the upper, one on Obo, and I think this is really bad para sa EG. They are just checking every corner and losing every fight, and this is just confusing kasi naghahanap na lang sila ng angles dito na pwede nila patayin yung ilang miyembro, and
Oh,
I think I
di
know
man.
why. I think I know why. Wala na talaga silang utility to work with, and yun na nga yung naging problema dito ng EG. Walang ni isang smoke galing sa kanila.
Ah,
So, they literally,
ay,
nag-pick lang.
oh, si Miho sana meron siya, pero nga lang siya pa yung na-pick off, sayang. Tanis, pero dalawang nakatutok sa'yo. Hello. And a good half for both of the teams. But, so what we're all expecting is that I think EG sana mas marami silang naipanalong rounds. But looking forward for our second half, Sneaky, what do you think? Sino mas malaking magiging advantage to? Is it gonna go to Mouse or EG? Ngayon na magsi-switch tayo ng sides.
Depende, really. I really feel like EG should get this pistol round if gusto na nila tapusin yung game na to, kasi they really need to start dapat sila yung first step kumbaga dito sa next half natin para dito sa Inferno, and it's really important, especially kung kayo yung tease na kayo yung mag-first move dito sa second half, kasi kayo yung magsiset ng pace, kayo yung cities ay mag-a-adjust sa'yo, and if kaya mong ilagay ang mga cities sa mga uncomfortable na positions, then 100% you can get the win. Pero yeah, EG looking really good here. I feel like maging malaking factor sa second half na to is probably gonna be Cirque, kasi yung opping talaga is sobrang important dito sa city side. And if getting those initial picks are wait lang, let me restructure that sentence. getting those initial picks are super important, especially dito sa cities. Makuha mo lang si Frozen or si Rops para sa early pick mo doon, you're gonna change the round entirely. So, yeah, it's gonna be up to the upper kung makaka-pick ba siya ng mga players dito from the side of Mouse.
Let's see if talagang papalo din talaga si Dexter. I think that's also what happened kanina sa Nook. Ganda ng mga entries coming from Rops together with their IGL. Pero this time, I think we're really gonna be highlighting them kasi yan yung kailangan nilang gawin. Pero ngayon kasi nagpa-pop off din ng EG di ba? So, this pistol round will definitely give us a little bit of a hint kung sino mas lalong magkakaroon ng advantage. So, both of these teams, if they win pistol round, they most likely will be winning this series of rounds for the next upcoming rounds na meron tayo second half. But I think with how all of the members of EG are actually popping off then with those ops, with how they pick against mousesports, definitely ito yung magiging advantage nila sa kanilang city side. But, sabi nga natin, pares ng teams ito, they have their stronghold in their T side. Kaya, I'm definitely sure na mayroong pocket stats pa ngayon na ipapakita sa atin si mousesports kung paano nila to gagawa ng entry.
Mhm. May ano dito si Christian Belandre sa chat. Di ba may issue tong si Daps at si Stanislaw ba't magkasama na naman? Walang issue. I'm just gonna air it out. Walang issue si Daps at si Stanislaw. I heard they're really good friends behind the scenes. Coincidence lang talaga na laging napapalitan si Daps with Stanislaw. And yeah, it's really funny na naging coach siya na dito sa EG. And parang wala naman nangyari. I feel like Daps is gonna be a really good coach kasi nag-combine na yung ideas nila ni Stanislaw. Yung weaknesses ni Stanislaw pwedeng makover dito, and especially with yung format ng IEM with the coach laging present, so siya yung pwede maging second mind dito ng team if they really want to get their ideas out. And yeah, I think we're just gonna go into the second half dito ng IEM Extreme Masters Play-In Mouse Sports versus EG. 1 point lead lang meron ng EG dito sa CT side, pero could be very, very different going into this one.
Would be very different, and especially a table turner for both of the teams. Sa mga kaka-tune in pa lang dyan, make sure to check out our pinned comments. Sumali na kayo sa ating group Focus Fire for more CS updates. And ngayon na nga, sa mga gusto mag-bet, make sure to message us here sa Focus Fire at sasamahan namin kayo. Kung may mga katanungan kayo, just message us on our page at may sasagot sa inyo kagad dyan. But looking here, pistol round, very crucial round. As you can see, Mouse, sobrang sila, careful sa magiging desisyon nila. So, if Acor, Dexter gets a good, good entry, lalo na si Rops, this is definitely a round to go into the hands of Mouse Sports. Ngayon, setting na sila papuntang A site. Obo, makakuha ng info. Alam na nila that this team is gonna be committing towards A. Stanislaw. Ay, naku, nagkakross sa kanya. Kaso nga lang, Mas takes him out. Biglang na-rattle. Bigla ang EG. But Breeze tries to fire. Pero nga lang, pang malayuan. But ew, I think Robs didn't kind of expect that he'll be coming. Pero tinapunan kagad. But what? He took the miracle place. Pero nga lang, 2v2. Possible win pa rin for both of the teams. Oh, 24 seconds left. Na meron mo po sa banana. Alam na meron siya. Tatago na lang siya ngayon sa sandbag. Okay. Paano na? Sinalunan. Sumagot si Acor. And that's it.
Tama yung ginawa ni doon. Tama yung ginawa doon sa sandbags. Just try to 360 as much as you can para hindi ka matamaan ng headshot. And almost disaster yung nangyari doon. Not gonna lie. Kung hindi nakuha si Mihu doon sa construction area, that could have been really bad para sa side ng Mouse. Puti na lang na trade siya agad dito. Iwas ng flash. And si Mihu talaga yung saving grace palagi dito ng Evil Geniuses. Siya yung napaka-consistent na fragger para sa team nila. And pag siya nag-step up, it makes it easier for the others to play their own game as well. Pero Mouse Sports get the win in the end and na-neutralize nila yung problem sa una pa lang. And I think they could be going for a slow B-side take dito. They really just don't wanna rush it. And alam nila na nag-force. Hindi talaga ako fan ng second round force dito ng EG. This is too risky para sa kanila para magbigay ng early lead dito sa Mouse. Pero I can see the intent behind it. They really want to get the lead back. They really want to get the momentum back on their side. So they're going for a high risk, high reward play. Pero I really want to note again, high risk. So mataas ang chance na this could go very wrong para sa kanila.
Lalo na't ngayon, pinapadali lang ng EG ang kanilang oras. Pero pag na-pick off sila with those digs, it's gonna be so dangerous. Lalo na't meron pang utilities din ngayon ng EG that will be delaying them. Pero still, they will be committing na Obo gets that good information as to where they are spamming his Deagle. But right now, checking every corner na lang ngayon ang mousesports on where they will be expecting this guys. Kaso natamaan na naman si Rops ngayon, pero he will be bailing out. Hinahayaan siyang habulin siya ngayon ng mga taga EG. Pero di nila alam, planted na. Pero hinahanap pa rin siya, hindi titigil to. Ayan na, they're gonna be meeting
dead.
it!
Oh, he's dead.
Bye-bye.
Nag-jiggle peak siya masyadong maaga doon. Naabangan pa siya ng Deagle. Pero this is looking like a 5-man save para sa side ng EG and you can't really blame them. Ayaw nila mawala yung mga guns na to. Especially, merong silang armor dito. Obo getting the first frag pero hindi niya makukuha ang second. So, dinadamage nila yung economy ng EG super slowly and just like that, dalawa na yung nawala sa EG and si Mihu na lang at si Stanislaw walang makakuha ng AK sa kanila. So, safe pa dito ang Mouse in terms of their economy and para dito sa EG, medyo yeah, it's looking rough para sa kanila. That force buy was really for the win and nag-risk talaga sila na gusto nila manalo yung round na yun and di nag-pay off. So now they're back in economy hell. Meanwhile, mousesports, considering loss bonus nila 1,400, I think the dalawang players lang ang magiging pangit yung economy going to the next round, which is si Bymas at si Frozen.
And tandaan natin dito, the high risk, high reward play is ay nangyari talaga natupad sa part ng mousesports. So, baril pa lang, may advantage sila at nakakuha na nga din sila ng information as to where they are. Mihu takes out Acor, but Acor denies that with his Galil. Ngayon, Rob suddenly going in towards Apps. Baka magpakita na siya ngayon. Maghintay sa kanya. Kaso nga nasaktuhan ni Dexter ang ulo ni Obo. He sees him out, spots him. Tatlo na lang for EG. Pero this is a time kasi where EG will definitely buy mga pistols lang on where kung somehow kung makakapagbawa sila. Good job yun. Pero kung hindi, then hindi. Pero they're just trying to crossfire here at short. Pero most likely kaya na silang mapipick off dito ng Mouse because of the gun advantage na meron sila. Robs tries to go little by little dahil gusto lang ng mousesports ngayon ay slow start for them. Pero right now, sino kayang i-expect niya? Sinong uunahin niya? Dahil nandiyan naman si Dexter sa kanyang likod and he spots out here Breeze and we only have one guy left. That's gonna be Cirque. At least he will be able to take out one. And Stanislaw na lang ang natitira with his Mac 10. A colorful Mac 10. Sana all. Tagal ko nang walang skin sa CS. And he tries to check out every corner just in case he will be spotting out one, pero may naghihintay by Mas and Mas siya na to. And finally, mousesports will be leading by 2 against Evil Geniuses.
And ito na nga yung mousesports snowball na hinahanap natin kanina para dito sa map and yung economy nila in a really really good place para dito sa Mouse and really patient galing sa kanila and especially kay Dexter. Hindi lang si Stanislaw ang IGL na nagpa-frag dito. Si Dexter, naiki-entry na rin siya dito. Mouse, still looking to maybe get an advantage dito. I really like na Cirque is not peeking mid here. Masyadong mataas yung variance niyan and especially napakapangit ng spawn niya kanina para mag-peek ng mid dito. So, patience lang. Galing sa side ng EG and nagtatapon-tapon lang sila ng mga nades dito. Frozen going through the smoke or rather going through the fire and Hindi nila nakita na meron palang miyembro ng mousesports doon sa may barrel area. Stanislaw still peeking the corner. He's gonna get the frag, pero 4v4 na ang situation. Si Mihu, out of all the people, ang nawala dito para sa side ng EG.
Napaka-importante pa naman how Miho plays it. Pero sino mas mauna? Hindi nga lang siya tumama. What? Wala tumama, bot! Pero na lang mga ni Stanislaw. Oh my
Buong
gosh.
server nag-whiff. Oh my god.
Nakakatawa. Umikot ang mundo. Pero undermat na ngayon ng mousesports. Oh no! Akala ko ibang kaiba. Sorry. Akin yun. Akala ko mag-sponsor sila ng iba. Pero Kaimas, gumawa pa rin ng miraglo ngayon.
Dead.
Konting-konti ka na lang. Ayan na nga, sinabi na nga nila ngayon ang tono. Dahil 3-2. Open ang site ngayon. Dexter will be planting for default. And EG, wala na silang itatapon ngayon na utilities. They will be saving.
And yeah, it's looking rough para dito sa EG. Dalawang op para sa kanila, isa para kay Cirque, isa para kay Stanislaw. And they really want to save these weapons kasi napaka-importante ng AWP. Please don't do that again, nahilo ko. Napaka-importante ng AWP dito, especially sa CT. This is the anchor of the defense and ayaw mo talaga mawala yun, especially na si Cirque, who's really good at the AWP, especially sa mga more passive na situations. It kind of reminds me of Device onte, pero mas may pag aggressive ito si Cirque, mas may edge pa siya ng onti dito kay Device. Pero man, Device, pag hinold niya yung angle, sure ball, mamamatay ka if you do cross isang pixel lang dun sa crosshair niya. So, yeah. Tignan natin kung kaya babuhatin ni Cirque at ni Stanislaw ang economy dito para sa side ng EG. They can buy for their teammates. If hindi bumili dito si Cirque ng helmet, I think he can buy an M4. Wala na ring point pumili ng helmet dito sa CT side kasi AKs, they're gonna shoot you once in the head anyways. Hindi worth it yung extra 350 just to get the extra protection.
But now, looking at that, 11-8 na nga. Very drastic right now sa part ng EG. Pero with those hold, if Cirque and Stanislaw will be able to take down a lot of frags, it's gonna be a good round for them here. Ngayon na nakikita natin. Pero, alam mo yun, iba din talaga kasi yung mousesports eh. Even if you have 2 oppers holding in, pero pag nagtapon lang naman ng utilities tong mouse, most likely they can take over those 2 oppers na meron ng EG. Pero Ropes, nakapasok na siya kagad ngayon sa apps. Pero wala naghihintay sa kanya at all as we are seeing how EG plays this so defensively as they know the advantage na meron ng mouse when it comes to the gunpowder. Stanislaw at that small angle, he takes down Dexter. Now po, wala na. Pero nga lang, paano magiging sagot ng mousesports? Oh no, tumalon pero still sakto pa rin eh on that small gap itself. They need to set this. Kailangan nilang iset ng maayos to. Di na dapat nila pabayaan pa si Stanislaw ngayon. Pero, they play it out. So, slowly lang. Dahil mahirap nga ang dalawang may nag-hold sa'yo. Okay, tignan natin sino mas lalamang. Oh, he takes out Cirque. Robs, the man of this game. Pero we'll have this delay. 3 na kagad ang nasa, nasa B-side. Pwede pang lumipat ng mouse, pero gusto ata nila tong i-commit. Nagtatapon na lang ng utilities ngayon. Inuubos ng EJ yung utilities nila. Definitely worth yun. Oh no, for the smoke. Acor, trading him off. Makakapag-cross ako po. He sprays them. No po. Walang nakuha. Isa't isa. Oh no. Frozen and Acor really low on HP. Stanislaw tries to spray. Pero nga lang ginamit nila yung USP niya to take down Frozen. 2v3 pa nga magiging rason. Pero nga lang Acor still makes a lot of miracle. And now, ang hirap ng posisyon ngayon ni Rops, pero nga lang, he still takes on against Stanislaw. Breeze na lang natitira with his AWP, but Acre still says no to Breeze as we are seeing mousesports winning this round once again.
Dami nangyari. Not gonna lie, dami nangyari for a pistol buy dito sa EG. Pero once again, they are gonna buy in this one. Si Rops talaga ang naging susi kung bakit sila nanalo dito, putting pressure on the other side of the map, and Acor hitting those key shots. And akala ko patay si Rops dito, not gonna lie. Pero Acor getting those 3 kills are so key. And sinabi ko kanina, crucial nga ang op doon sa CT. Pero kung may T na napakagaling mag-op sa kanila, then maka-counter kung ano man ang try nila gawin. No double up setup para sa side ng EG. Instead, Stanislaw back on the M4 AUG para dito kay Obo. Nakita naman natin kung gaano kaganda ang AUG from long distances, and Inferno's not really known for its long distance fights kasi napaka compact nga ng mapa na to. And mousesports, they seem to be thriving dahil nga dun. And tignan natin kung kaya bang kumuha ng isang pick dito ang mousesports. That's really how you set off yung take dito. And I think Rops is trying to look for one.
Drops, will this be possible for him? Pero nag-boost na kayo ng dangerous boost coming from City. Pero kailangan di na naman sila sa isang side tumingin sa part ng mouse. Kasi pag tumingin sa isang side, mapipick off sila ng naka-boost. Pero they have the
my
series of
God.
flashes. Nakatawid pa si Frozen. Pero nga nakita nila si Mio coming in sa site. Tanis
Kinabahan ako.
tries to spam, pero nakuha pa siya ni Acor in that little gap that they have. Tatlo na lang kagad na natitira sa EG, and Mouse will be able to have
safe.
that complete control over B site once again.
Kinabahan ako for a second kasi kung hindi niya napansin yung jump bind ni Dexter nag-fail, ibig sabihin niya na flash lahat ng teammates niya, pero in the end they somehow get those frags, and Obo kuha na dito si Rops before makuha dito si Breezy. And Mouse naghahanap na dito ng mga kalaban para hindi na makasave. And this is really good from Mouse kasi ang dami-dami nilang pera and they have so much leeway para mag-pick dito. And Dexter, yan ang IGL by the way, pero siya pa rin ang nagpa-frag para sa team niya. 13-8. Mouse Esports, 3 away from winning this entire thing. And yeah, really great job from Mouse. Not gonna lie, tingnan mo lahat ng second half nasa kanila ang rounds. And just like I said, this is a really T-sided map and it has open skyboxes. So ma-allow talaga ng creativity ng mga smokes and flashes dito, and the amount of lineups. Nako, ang sakit ng ulo mag-learn ng lineups dito sa mag-learn ng lineups dito sa Inferno kasi dapat mo i-adjust dun sa cloud and then gumawa ka ng calculation or something, or alam mo yung crosshair na cover yung buong screen. You have to have that, or dapat tempo mo talaga yung mga lineups dito. And definitely there is so much and mina-maximize dito ng mousesports na nako-confuse na yung EG paano sila magre-react sa ganitong offense.
Okay, sa mga nandyan, maawa naman kayo. Maawa naman kayo sa akin. Since 6 PM pa ako nagka-cast. Pero sa mga nandyan, sino nag-pick ng side? Well, ang nag-pick ng side ngayon ay mousesports. They started with CP. So, ayan. Alam nila kung paano sila magka-comeback sa second half if nagtuloy-tuloy to para sa side nila. Pero ang sakit, kinain na naman ni Dexter ng kalahati ang kanyang buhay. But Acor tries to be so aggressive once again, pero he's currently covered with that smoke as he will be bailing out. Obo spams inside it, pero wala na siyang makukuha with that pick off. So mga nagtatanong, tomorrow na tayo guys, kaya abangan nyo yung mga next nating ikakas na tournaments. Huwag kayo mag-alala, araw-araw to para sa buwan na to. But Stanislaw, let's see you'll be able to take out anyone. Pero currently konti na i-spam si Acor. Naku po! Daming party people right now. 3v3 pa rin ang sitwasyon. Freeze, nasa loob pa rin, but Baima spots him out. Dalawa na lang kagad sa EG. Magpa-plant na sila ngayon. At Cirque, on that small gap, alam nila that there's someone picking in already from library, so that's why they're kind of extra careful. But Obo lurks himself towards short, pero he will be finishing off muna si Rops. Pero nga na nataktuhan siya ni Rops. Mas masakit ng AK. Cirque, he will be saving instead. And that's it. Mouse will be winning this round once again. A 14-8, pero si Rops, ayun. Steady.
Yung
Gulat
coach is
siya
like, "Anong ginagawa mo?
What
Bakit ka
happened?
tumatakbo papuntang B?" And I mean, yeah, Rops can just throw away his life. Look at his money, 6,850 in the bank para sa kanya, and sobrang worried na yung EG whether or not they can get back on track dito. And Frozen gets the frag in the end.
Oh.
Napaka-key nun. And I really understand kung bakit napaka-excited ng coach ng Mouse dito kasi you eliminate the factor of having an AWP dito sa city side ng Inferno, which means mas may control na pwede gawin dito ng D side. And just a really good gameplay galing dito sa Mouse, and especially from Bymas. Medyo nag-shine sa dito, and Obo, hindi ko alam ano nangyari sa reaction time niya. Baka tunnel vision or something. Tapos hindi nila napansin. So yeah, timeout from EG. This is their third timeout dito sa map na to, and yeah, they're pretty much in the red if you want to talk financial terms. And
Mhm.
may nagpapa-shout out dito sa chat. Boss, shout out sa iyo, Paul. Oh my god, I don't wanna F up this
Paul Balingit.
Malingit, yeah.
Yes. Hello, hi
Salamat
Paul
sa pagiging
Balingit.
star sender, Lord. Salamat. Nakakakain yung direct dahil sa'yo. Nabubusog na siya sa lahat ng stars na nakukuha natin, and it's really good that we're seeing people supporting the stream.
Yan. Thank you so much sa pag-support guys. So like and share nyo ba? Sana hindi pa nagla-like and share. Magandang madaling araw sa inyo. But we are gonna be starting with Robs throwing out his nade. Pero nga lang 1 HP. May second life pa kayo na ibibigay para kay Obo this time. Pero the split coming from mousesports. Let's see if this is gonna be working towards their ends. Pero so far, nag-work talaga yon sa gusto nilang ipakita. But right now, Rops, naghihintay lang siya papuntang short. Maybe just going for a blockage ng way kung saan sila i-expect ng EG. Naku po, hindi pala. Ibang smoke pala yun. Smoke pala to ng EG para magpadali sa mid. Di ko nakita.
I-PPM ko talaga tong IEM, and every time na lumalabas yung cam na yun, bigla ako nahihilo. That is masyadong violent yung ugat ng camera, and it's not the best feeling to be nauseated habang nagkakas. Pero we digress. Tignan natin dito sa B-side, Stanislaw. IGL on IGL violence nakikita natin dito sa Inferno, and tignan natin, Breezy. Nakuha na dito si Rops. Nakatingin siya dun sa angle, pero baka mamatay siya dito kasi si Acor may CZ75 sa mukha. And tignan natin, Obo mayroon din siyang P250, pero 0% ang tumama sa ulo ng kalaban. And this is a free A site para sa side ng mousesports, and probably match point na to. No utility whatsoever para sa side ng EG. So mahirap mag-dry pick ng mga AKs dito.
Ano na ata to am I right? Wala na tong lower bracket pa para sa EG?
Yeah, ito na yung lower bracket. So ito na yung
So,
last.
alam.
Ito na yung paalam na talaga kung hindi ka
Alam
manalo
ko.
dito. So, Mouse, if
Ay!
they win this one, then pasok na sila.
Wow!
Wow.
Thank you so much, Paul Balingit, for sending 500 stars. Grabe naman yung support sa ating mga casters. Thank you for appreciating us. More power daw para sa ating CSGO casters. Thank you so much, Paul. Big shoutouts po sa inyo. And finally, sumabay ang celebration ni Paul sa kanyang pag-send ng 500 stars dito sa mousesports dahil isa na lang. And they are gonna be getting this with a clean 2-0. At mukhang si Dexter hindi pa din siya natutuwa dahil kahit match point kailangan pa rin nilang kunin ito. Di na dapat nila ibibigay pa sa EG, pero this time may complete set na tayo ng utilities for EG that can be used as an opportunity to take Mouse Esports out. And speaking
Short
of
yung flash. Nag-short onti yung flash doon ni Mr. Dexter. Unfortunate, minsan nangyayari talaga yan. Hindi na nakuha yung lucky bounce para mabulag doon si Cirque. And EG though, meron silang man advantage, pero hindi pa rin sila gumagalaw sa map. Pikit muna ako kasi camera na naman. Okay. Yan. Balik muna tayo dito. Medyo umagang-umaga pa din nakikita ko yung ganun. Hindi talaga, it's not the best feeling. So EG, right now, numbers advantage. Problema sa kanila, they do not have numbers advantage in terms of defense dito sa A site. So, dapat gawin talaga dito ng Mouse with their numbers disadvantage is just run into the site, try to get as much frags as you can. Pag hindi gumana yun, probably the safe. Meron pa naman kayong 9 rounds worth of leeway dito. Rather, 7 rounds worth of leeway dito sa half na to. Let's
I
go,
love the
math.
math. Kaya kami
This is
nag-caster
why I
kasi
cast.
hindi kami
Yeah.
magaling.
I know. I know
Sana wag...
stats, but not 7 or 9. Yan ang caster basically. And Cirque, uy, nasusunog na si Cirque dito. How? Meto na bang quick scope dito sa AWP? Pero hindi natin alam. Di kailangan na scope dito ni Frozen. Walang ADS kasi nagsi-CSGO tayo. And Rops, tignan natin. Can he hold the defense here? Siya talaga ang pinaka-importante dito sa defense ng Mouse. Siya ang magiging anchor. Frozen can probably throw away his life and try to get something going. Pareho na sila sa 4 HP. Medyo delikado to ang ginagawa. Oh, gusto ko yung ginawa ni Rops! That's really good. That's really good ginawa ni Rops. Naginawa na lang 1v1 and that is it. Mouse Esports off of a clutch play kay Rops. Sabi niya, wala nang
game 3.
Game 3. Pupush ko na tong smoke and diretso ko na to. Really well played galing sa Mouse and Mouse Esports. They keep their 100% win rate sa Inferno dito sa tournament na to and really well played galing sa kanila. Props to Dexter, especially yung IGL na nagpa-frag na rin na nagko-contribute para sa team niya. Nakikita ko nga yung profile niya dun sa HLTV and hindi pa nga nagbago yung jersey nila. So, napaka-surprising na ang aga nila mag-mesh ng ganito.
Gosh, mousesports. Alam mo yung how drastic their growth is? Usually talaga may mga times that they fall short, pero this time the higher gifts that we will play are really big and nakakatuwa talaga na napanood natin itong Inferno match nila. Although EG, they have that little bit of hope, pero nga lang ever since the start of the second half talaga, iba yung pinakita ng calls ng mousesports and it's overall congratulations sa kanila sa ating lower bracket. At least they're barely surviving and I'm expecting more from them this time. So congratulations and thank you so much sa mga nanonood sa atin na kasama natin dyan. But before we close, Nikki, what are your quick summary lang naman and what are your expectations pa coming here from in IEM ESL Cologne 2021?
Yeah, I think mataas yung magiging level of play, especially LAN na tayo going into this tournament. So main event is probably gonna be stacked. And I'm really looking forward to what Gambit can do on LAN instead of online. And especially, I'm not sure, pasok pa yung Heroic dito sa Intel Extreme Masters? If they're not, then it's a disappointment. If they are, edi maganda
Yeah.
yung
Ayan, dito
pasok
daw.
sila.
Ayan.
Yes, maganda yung magiging laban dito sa main event natin. So, we're gonna see some really good CS dito sa main event.
So, I'm more expecting coming from these teams, lalo na sa upcoming natin na group stage and of course sa playoffs. And thank you so much to those who have been watching with us. I know it's already early in the morning. We're around the 4:27 a.m. and all of you guys are still watching us doing the official Filipino broadcast ng ating ESL Cologne 2021 here sa ating Focus Fire. But before we're gonna be ending this, syempre, don't forget to join us sa ating group for Focus Fire Gaming Community. And of course, sa mga gustong mag-bet dyan, mag-message lang kayo sa ating page. And right now, we're gonna be closing this dahil marami pa tayong games na ikakas bukas here in ESL. So, we're gonna be saying goodbye and good night and good morning na rin sa inyong lahat na nanonood. Thank you so much nga pala ulit kay Paul Balingit and we are your shoutcasters, Sneaky Frog, Ray Ray, and we are with Direct Tinta. Maraming salamat. So, we're gonna be saying goodbye. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.
These are those moments I don't think anybody else going to forget.
GG.
SteelSeries, we solve problems, not climate change level problems. Sorry, future generations. Video game problems. Like when gamers communicated by taping microphones to their faces.
Seriously?
So we had an idea. Attach mic to headset. The gaming headset was born. Sounds good, right? Well, yeah, but not as good as it could. So we brought high fidelity audio to gaming. We didn't do it for the awards. We did it so you could get immersed in your games, hear bad guys better, and shit yourself when you get shot at. Innovation is in our blood. Always has been, always will be. For glory.